Hello, hello world. Are you there? This is Landrinda Dwells calling. This is Landrinda Dwells calling. Anybody in the world out there? Is there anybody there? It's all right, just ignore me being silly. Just thought we'd do that, didn't we, Jess? I've got my little pot of the old doodah look. Hi, Jen. Hi, Becky. Glad you come on, Becky. I've got to say this before I blooming forget because I forgot. Grant said that I asked you. Have you been on and had a look at the spoonsy cards? Because he said, do you want long handles, short handles, or a bit of both? Or do you want it to be a surprise? I said, I forgot to ask. I forgot. Hi, Shawana. Hi, Queen of Diamonds, Rosebud. How's your throat, Rosebud? Any more problems? Oh, here she is, my little creative Mayhem. Hi, Michelle, you all right? Lena's in the house as well. Hi, Lena and Caitlin. Long-handled. Okay. So they'll go down in, hang on. This is just a basic one that he didn't like. That's a long-handled one. Becky, that's a normal-handled one. And that's a shovel one. So if I get him to do some like that length for you. Oh my God, look at all these people in. Hello, Rob. How are you? Rebecca's in the house as well. Hiya, Han. Glitter Angel's in. Boop, 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 boop. And my little stalker's in as well. That's all right then, Becky. I can get that sorted for you. He's going to do that while he's off. I'll let the shapes be a surprise for you, Becky, the rest of it. All you'll know is it's a long handle. So she's a short ass, Grant, so she needs a little bit of help with a long handle. He said, because he saw some nice wood out, so you might have some of the new wood we've got as well, which is lovely. So how's everybody doing? Oh, Deb's in as well. Marilyn's in. Hi, everybody. Wave, 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 wave. Jess is in the room as well. Say hi, Jess. Hi. Jess is doing some homework. Who's it? Andy who? Goldberg. She's got to do some work on Andy Goldberg, is it? Goldsworthy. Oh, Goldsworthy. I knew it was something like that. Goldberg, Goldworthy, something like that. So she's doing some pieces on that. So we're going to get some twigs and some sticks and leaves and freeze them in water and all that malarkey while we're off. I can't wait. I'm more excited about it than she is. Oh, thanks, Jen. Hang on, what did I miss then? Have you put it up on Facebook, Glitter Angel? I'll have a look after. I won't forget. I'll have a look after. I'll write it on my piece of paper. Look, I've got a piece of paper with do not forgets on. And I'll just write that on there. Yep. I don't want to forget them. So I've got a memory like a sieve sometimes. Sarah's in. The old Welsh girl. How you going? Christy says, hi, Jess. Jess says, hi. Because she's speaking very quietly. Julie Yorkshire Crafter says, hiya, Julie. Hiya, Yorkshire Crafter. How are you? You almost done. Brilliant. I have still got me half, well, not even half, about a couple of slurps of my cup of tea left. I'll apologise now for any noise, any whatever, because we are, house full. 3 kids, a husband, me, dog, 2 cats and a hamster. So anything can happen. Anything. So how's every Sunday going? I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, so if I start talking rubbish, say Cal, rein it in a bit. But I have got some bad news. I didn't get any riddles today. I weren't up to going through loads and loads of pages today. So I have got questions for you all though, but no riddles today. Shall I show you what I'm doing? Have I showed you what I'm doing? Have I showed you? So I could be a little hyper or I could be a little under. I don't know. You'll have to see what comes. You're good, are you? Hiya, Caitlin. How are you? Are you all right? Are you missing Jess? I got Caitlin Humble on here. Can you see her? Jess says hi. Say hi to Caitlin. Hi. Sarah, doing good, thanks. Hubby on 1 day a week and I've been furlonged. Have you? You said you might though, didn't you? That's how we're working in the school, isn't it? Rob says my uncle and his wife had a little barbecue over in their little Welsh back garden. They sent photos of trying to eat burgers through face masks. I'd love to have seen that. It would be if you give it to Mayhem. Oh, family just like you, Rob. That's the best way to have them. Oh, Caitlin says she misses you, Jess. Caitlin Humble is one of Jessie's best friends. She says, I think I tell her that every day. Oh, that's nice. You're going to be working and lurking, Jen. Are you stitching? Well, that's what I'm working on. That Becky very kindly sent me. Look at that lovely lady from Diamond Club, Madame Chic. I would say that's me on a good day. But no, that's Millie Moo on a good day. Isn't it beautiful? And about halfway through. Are you impressed? Halfway through. I was up at 3 this morning, so I did nearly enough from there right across. I sat and diamond painted. Went to bed at 1 and got up at 3. Jen's work. Are you working on your big hay, Jen? Because that is like massive. Massive, 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 massive. Oh, thanks, Caitlin. Michelle, I've been serenaded right now by the roar of a snoring. I'll be about to muffle it with a pillow. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. I can't, Even the dog gets fed up with Grant snoring and retires from the room. Well, you lot have heard Grant snoring on a Sunday night if he's fallen asleep in the front room. I tell him as well, I wind him up. I said, oh, everybody on the live could hear you snoring tonight. Because, oh my God, they didn't do this. Yeah, everybody was commenting on it. They all said, oh my God, what's that noise? And I had to tell them that it was you. He said, oh my God, they must think I'm awful. I said, they do. You got to wind them up somehow, won't you? Yes, you're working on the hay. Oh my God. They frighten me. They do. They're so huge. You do all that work and you look at your sheet. And I mean, you show me the pages that you've done. And then you look at your piece of work. And then it's like this little tiny sections done. But it's masses and masses of stitches that you've done. It's like, oh, scary stuff. Scary stuff. Oh, Dee's in the house as well. You're doing inventory on your 2 newest arrivals, Dee. What ones are they? Rob, oh, because the BBC managed to confuse a real story of man walks up his stairs and puts it out as man climbs Mount Everest. I was thinking of notifying them of my first man mission to Mars. That's going to be one of my questions tonight, that is. Hi, Anna. Hi, Robert. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Are you okay? Yeah, I was looking at some heights today. Only looking. No way in hell would I get one. As I say, I can just about manage the size of the little ones that I've got. Well, big to me, little to you lot. I've got on my 11 by 11 frame, that box. That's as big as I think I can go at the moment. Dee, they were home phone customers. Send you a picture on Facebook. And yes, please. Rob, I have missed you. It involved a lot of sitting down, sometimes getting up for food or potty breaks, but mostly sitting down. I like that idea. Hiya, Claire. I have been stitching. How long have I been stitching? A couple of months. That's all. I had a go about 10 years ago, and I was absolutely crap at it. And then all these lovely ladies started putting up their cross stitching. I had a go at embroidery. I did do a little bit, but was pretty crap at that as well. So these all encouraged me to have another go. So I gave it another go, and I got to admit, I love it. Absolutely love it. So therapeutic, so therapeutic. Unless you go wrong and you've got to frog it out. And for anybody that doesn't know what frogging out means, because I didn't, because I'm a bit slow, it's where you've got to unpick a load of bloody stitches because you've gone wrong. And why do you only realise you've gone wrong when you've done about 100 stitches? And you look, I think something's not quite right. Then you realise it's all slightly out. Mayhem says, Rob, you can borrow her webcam or headgear for that endeavour. Oh, I tell you what, you could do 24-hour on that, Rob, and we'd be all there watching it. Egging you on. Christy Pups is good. She is good, but poor little thing's having that many walks at the moment. She doesn't know what to hit her. Yesterday, she was so knackered last night, she could hardly lift her head off the pillow. She was so tired because she had so many yesterday, bless her. Rob says, just working on diamond paint from Amazon. It's Miriam's side is 30 by 40. That's my favourite size, that is. 30 by 40, I find is a nice manageable size on a diamond painting for me. I don't get too overwhelmed because sometimes when they're really big, like when I did the maple tree, the stag, and the green man, I think they're 80 by 70 or something like that, right? One was 80-70, one was 80-50. I did get a bit overwhelmed. So 30 by 40, I find a really, really nice size. Really nice. Rob says, I'm thinking since their reporters can go where they like, they could let the Queen know they take my medals from them, then leave them in the bucket and disinfect them on my doorstep. You've got it sorted, Rob. You've really thought about this, haven't you? You've really, really thought about all of this. I can see you've gone really into depth. Hiya, Mandy. Rob's back. He's back, boy. Oh, I've missed you, Michelle. We have missed you. Claire says, I'm doing my second piece and had to frog my first one so many times. I know. Claire, you can ask Jen on here, and if Rachel was on here and Mrs. Coffee and them, I bugged them because I go wrong and I think, what am I doing wrong? Why is it not working? And like this, that, and the other thing. And they kept saying, look, just keep going. You'll get it. You'll get it. And my frogging is getting less. I think I was trying to rush it in the beginning. So I take my time a bit more now. And I found a better way of marking off when I've done my stitches as well. So that's another thing, finding a way that works for you when you count, because I count my stitches because mine isn't gridded. Have you got gridded cross stitch, Claire? Because mine isn't gridded. Oh, you missed me laugh, Michelle, have you? My stupid laugh. Rob meet Robert, Robert meet Rob. There's about 300 of us in my head. Oh, bless you. What are you lot like, eh? So you're going to be composing tonight, Rob? How much? You didn't get a lot done last week, did you? Did you find any Mr. Blobby in your tunes when you listen back to it? Mayhem says, at least they all know you, Rob. Let me have a look who sent what, where, and when. I've just seen Becky's text now, Becky. I forgot. Am I naughty? I've come on the same time as the Queen. So we'll have to catch that later. She was doing a speech at 8 o'clock. Rob, did you have it? You've missed it as well. Sarah, have you missed it as well? Or are you listening to the Queen's speech as well? Or are you going to do what I'm doing later? I forgot she was on at 8. Is that naughty that I've missed it? Ooh. Will I be thrown in the slammer for missing the Queen's speech? Ah, Simon's in. Hi, how are you? Rob, so I got quite a lot done last week, having a night off, taking a film scoring and composition course during the... Oh, nice. You're on your 19th diamond painting. Bloody hell, Rob, I don't think I've done that many. Mind you, I am a bit slow. You watched it. Was it good, Simon? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Sarah, you forgot as well. That's I don't feel so bad now. You forgot as well. Claire says, no, normal aid, 14 count. I didn't realise it took time. Not like crochet. I have to mark mine off with a pencil. Yeah, I do. I fill in the squares. The 14 count is the best one to start on. I've just got hold of an 18 count. And I could not go any smaller than 18 count because I can just about see the 18 count rolls. Then I have to do a double take that I'm putting across in the right holes. I don't know how these ones do like 30 and 28 count stuff. It must be, the holes must be minute, the little tiny squares. I say I can just about see the 14 and the 18 I'm squinting. So I think an old bird like me needs to stay on the 14 to 18 count and no smaller. No smaller. Did you find anything, Mayhem, when you went metal detecting? That's what I'm missing now because we're not allowed out at all now here. I'm dull today as I'm supposed to be on live or top chat. Live. Marilyn, live you should be on. No, that's very true, Robert. I won't. Rob says, hi, Adrian or Simon. Oh, I've just read the message. Hi, Simon. Yeah, live, Marilyn, as Michelle says, you just see more of the conversation. I'm very often in live chat and not top chat and not in the live chat. We're on our 37 countdown to 1,000 subs too. We're busy. Well, hey! Oh, you'll get that in no time. Good channel. You've got a good channel there. Buzzing like a detector over a coin hoard. Nothing wrong with that. As I say, we find a lot of wrongs before we find a right. Well, we have anyway. Found lots of wrongs. Bob said he's from Southend, innit? Michelle said she found a horseshoe and some shotgun caps. Yeah, well, Goat Girl, horseshoes, lucky, isn't it? Which way round was it though? Was it upside down? Was it right way up? Simon, did you get my email I sent you? Because you haven't replied, so I don't know if you've got it or not. Because I did send you one. Remember I said to you that I had sent it back, and then I sent it, I missed a letter out, so I resent it. Did you get it? Thank you, Christy. Lasha. Because I did. Oh, right, time for slurp of tea. Yeah, going to miss metal detecting. Seeing as this is the first year, we've got ourselves all organised, ready to go. Got everything that we need, you know, bits and pieces. Figured out where we wanted to go within reason. That's it. Shut down. It was horizontal in the dirt. Phew. The good stuff drained out. You were lucky, girl. You were so lucky. Last Monday? It would have been the day after I asked. So was it last Monday or the Monday before? Oh, don't worry. Had to buy a magnifying lamp and blind in my... Oh, bless you. Well, you're doing better than me then. I ain't got that excuse. Oh, no. Snoring is now in second gear. Face palm. Too right. Give it a flick. Give it a flick. Hold the nose. Hit to the ribs. You right, Mills? Hello. Millsy moves in the house. Say hi. Hello. About the sixpence, so he thinks we did. No, not about a sixpence. I know she did find the sixpence of the thing. No, I just wanted some information. That was all. How to do stuff. Oh, very nice. Woohoo! Very nice. Cherry blossom. Isn't it? Caitlin says, hi, Mel. Hello. That's Caitlin. Caitlin, you stumped Millie then. She went, ah! He's in the family room and I'm in the living room. That's loud. That's my hubby loud, that is. That's loud. How loud's Dad snoring, Millie? Really loud. How loud is snoring, Jess? When he's downstairs on the settee, can you hear him in your bedroom? Yeah. And that's with the door shut, isn't it? That's how loud it is. Yours can't be that loud, Mayhem. No way. No way. Michelle's having trouble with her husband snoring in the front room. She said she's going to face palm him. Right. So I said about you. I said to the girls, how loud's Dad? Loud. Even the dog goes out the room, doesn't she, when you get too loud? Rob, don't give her ideas. Miriam's already probably thought of that. That's probably why she's gone metal detecting, to find out where all the soft ground and stuff is. Pretending to be metal detecting, but really is looking out for that perfect place in the woods, Rob. She is for it. Bet ya, she is. Oh, okay, Christy, do your laundry. Mayhem says he's a bit heavy, but I could make some of those rolling things that the Romans used to take him to the woods. Claire says record his snoring and play it back to him. Have we done that to you, Dad? He says he couldn't hear it. Everybody else could hear it, but he couldn't. It says, I believe they're called wheels, Mayhem. Yeah, they don't think that they snore. I know I snore when I've got a bit of a cold. That's the only time, isn't it, when I snore?
Well, I don't snore, I talk. No?
Yeah, the girls talk. Jessie snores when she's got a really bad cold and your throat's inflamed. You've got no other choice because you've got nowhere to breathe to when your throat's swollen and you've got cold.
What are you on about?
Sleeping.
You mumble incoherent words.
Yeah, Jessie talks non-stop in her sleep.
But you can't understand what she's saying. It's just...
She talks all day and she talks all night.
But I say actual words, don't I?
Yeah, but you don't make a lot of sense either.
No, I'll say random words Evie said once that she thought I'd woken up because I sort of just almost sat up, went calculator, I'm about to sleep. Why did I do that?
Rob, no, the big logs they put side by side to those big, huge boulders. You trying to say he's that big, Mayhem? Yes, Claire, we are live every Sunday this time, and we're as silly as hell. Sometimes I'll do a quiz, sometimes I've been doing a riddle, sometimes I'll just ask questions and talk random stuff and ask you things and see your opinions on stuff. Yeah, is that a good thing, Mayhem, or a bad thing that I put you lot through this on a Sunday? Carol Withington, Sunday night or Sunday day for some of you. I'm such a quiet, reserved young lady. Oh, well, oldest lady, but you know what I mean. Robert said, I'm doing well. Yesterday, I worked on my diamond paint from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. last night. Wow, that's a long time doing diamond paint. I hope you gave yourself some breaks, Robert, and had some food and drink. Ah, you did, Maya. You did compare him to a boulder. Just be grateful that he's sleeping. You back, Christy? Was it in the washing machine or in the dryer? Oh, Claire, there's a few. Janet's in tonight. She's on her own, so she comes on. So yeah, that's why we come on here. There's quite a few people on here that are on their own, so we just silly sometimes. Yeah, he did a marathon, Mayhem, 8 till 11 p.m. What's that? 8, 9, 10, 12. Blimey neck, that's 15 hours. That's a long time. Long time. And we have Elizabeth Adams in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's put it in the wash. Have I done any laundry today? I haven't done any today, have I? I'm leaving it till tomorrow. I think I'm leaving it till tomorrow. I've done some drying. Finished the drying off. Do you want to show them, Millie? Guys, she wants to show you. I can't see from there because I've got the glasses on. No. No. Come and put it on here. Right, she's going to show you her artwork that she's doing for her school projects that she's doing at the moment. Right, hang on. Ready? That's the one because she's doing all about Japan.
So this is a samurai.
So that's in watercolor.
Yeah. And this was continuous, so I couldn't lift my pen off.
So she's done that one in the watercolor. Then she's done that one. Then she wrote her annotation.
And that page isn't done.
Right, turn it over. I'm not going to turn it over because I'll break it.
And that page isn't done. And then this is the one that I've done, like, finished today.
Right. So this is the one that she's finished today. So hang on.
So the writing's
there.
Going backwards, obviously.
To there. And then that one. To there.
So it's the stop and review task.
Stop and review.
So you've basically got to talk about what you've done so far.
The artistic gene missed me. My mum's got it. Grant's got it. And it. So she was pretty much assured her and Jessie to get it. So both Jessie and Millie have got the art gene. And what did I get? Night. Big fat 0 on their artistic talent.
I carried this thing.
I know, so it does work wonders. She is clever, isn't she? Should they say you're impressive? Wow, great job, fantastic, brilliant, so talented. Very nice. My hands give your hands up here. Whoop, 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 whoop. She's going beaming from ear to ear now. Fab, it'll pass my day as it's dragging as I've been told to stay here. Claire, yeah, we're all confined to our house for what we're going into now, the third week.
Yeah.
Third week of being at home. And nobody's died yet, which is really good. Yeah, the thing. She's eating crumpets. What are you going to have in your crumpet? Nutella? Yeah. She's having crumpetella, I was going to say. Crumpetella. She's having crumpetella, everybody. Crumpet. No butter, because she doesn't like butter.
Weirdo.
Yeah, she's a weirdo.
No,
you're a weird. No, you're a weirdo.
I
no.
myself off it.
No. Yeah, she put herself off it. It's her own fault. When she was little, She used to eat it. She used to go in the fridge. Oh,
Right. You know how sometimes you put a knife in Nutella and just eat the Nutella? I used to do that.
yeah, she did. She used to go in, get a finger in it, scoop a load out, and eat it. So she don't like butter at all now. No. So now she's got Nutella, just thick dollops of Nutella on her crumpet.
Better than just eating it off a spoon.
Yeah, it is better than eating it off the spoon,
Which I also used to do.
which you ought to do, used to do, and probably would still do if you thought you could get away with it. See, Rob says crumpets need to be dripping with melted butter. It's the law.
Then.
It's not. It's nice. Tell you what, crumpet, loads of butter, and then Marmite on the top.
Ew.
Oh, yeah. And the Marmite seeps with the butter through all the holes right down to the base. Oh, have you ever tried it? Don't knock it unless you tried it. It is lovely.
Yeah, I'm toasting it.
Yeah, honestly, really nice. Butter, loads of butter, and then the Marmite on the top as it hots, and it dribbles all through the holes, all over the place, and you make a right mess.
Have you ever had Marmite and orange juice mixed with milk?
Yes.
No.
Yes, who did that? Somebody made a concoction of that. Was it you?
My friends upstairs.
Yeah, but I think you did it for me when you come home, and I had to try it. Yeah, that was rank.
Yeah.
See, I was a good mummy and tried it. See, Sarah agrees with me, so that's it. Nobody's disagreed, so we're on to a winner. Marilyn, not too bad. The only thing around here that we're short of at the moment, a little bit of pasta, but not much, but it's flour. But I did see on Google News that the flour company had said it's not the flour they're short of, it's the bags to put the small bags to put the flour in, because they've got plenty of the massive bags for industry, because that's what they usually sell most of. There's to big industries like catering services and stuff like that. And it takes a long time to swap their machines over to make the small bags for strong flour, plain, sulfate, and all that blah, blah, blah. So I think they said their sales doubled within a week. So they usually make 2 million, I think, a year or something like that or whatever. And they made 4 million or something like that. So that's hopefully, so that'll start coming in, because I like making my own bread. I did manage to get a packet of granary, wasn't it, strong flour. I had 400 grams left of strong white flour, so I put 300 grams of granary and then 200 grams of white strong flour today, and made I don't think there's much of the bread left, because Grant made a dough bowl today out of wood, and he wanted some dough to put into it to do a photo of it with the dough in it, because it's a dough bowl. But he has made it for somebody, but he wanted to take a picture of it and put it on his Instagram, I think. So I made this bread. Wasn't sure how it would turn out, but oh my God, it was lovely. But I'm always making bread. But everybody's just wiped the shelves of the flour, so I said I had one bag in stock, but that was it. Because usually I use one, as I'm using one bag, I'll buy another one ready. So I never run out. But hey ho. Mayhem! Oh, look at you. Thank you. Love you. Oh, can I just say, I owe you lot masses. Because the super chat on here, which has got the super stickers at the bottom, or the super chat, that's where the little dollar sign is at the moment. On my first month of getting 1,000, some of you donated, like Michelle has now, and March 23rd, I got my first £60 check, because you have to have £60. Because I think I earn £1.50, £1.60 through ads a week. You don't get an awful lot on ads unless you've got big views. And so I got my first YouTube paycheck. I was so excited. I think it was £60, 68p or something. So I invested well, I've ordered it. A ring light, 10-inch ring light. And what was the other thing I bought? Oh, and some Q snaps. 11 by 11 Q snaps, another one. Okay, Robert, another 11 by 11 Q snap. And I've still got, what did that come to? 20, 35, 40. So I've still got 20 something pound left. Oh, so excited. So excited. I can't thank you all enough, the people that donated to my channel. I said to Grant, because like I wouldn't be able to get it otherwise. So I'm gonna see what this ring light's like, and also it'll help Grant with his photography. So here's, because he wants to open an Etsy shop now he's at home. I said to him he wants to open that's what it's called, isn't it? An Etsy shop. Yeah. So he's a very, very good photographer. He only does it all on his phone, but oh my god, he's amazing. He sets up the scenes and everything. So I said this ring light will hopefully help both of us. So thank you for the support that you've all given me. It is so, and Michelle, I love you. Thank you. And we want a pencil case as well to hold the pens. So I think I'm going to get that as well, because it makes it easier for the girls and me as well. Yeah.
Dad's becoming an old man. He's watching Antiques Roadshow.
Oh, do you hear that? But she said, Dad's becoming an old man. He's watching Antiques Roadshow. I like it. I used to like Antiques Roadshow now and again.
It's nice when you've got nothing else to watch. Love you. Bye-bye.
Are they empty there? Because you were going to, on your last chat, wasn't it, Jen? You was going to go shopping. So did you get out to get some? Was it empty? Claire said you could get washing up liquid. Okay, see you later. We got, say most things. Oh, Claire, well done. I like it when you win a bid on eBay, and gives you a buzz, doesn't it? Claire, have you got me on? Are you on Facebook? I was going to say, give me a shout on Facebook, and then you can send me photos then of what you got, because I'm a nosy bugger. I like to know what everybody's doing and what they got. Don't I, Jess? Am I nosy?
Huh?
Am I nosy?
Noisy?
Nosy. I'm nosy, aren't I? I like to know things.
So am I.
Yeah. Me and Jessie said we're inquisitive, aren't we, Jess? We're just inquisitive. We just like to know these things. If you don't ask, you don't know, do you? This is my view on things. Oh, I've got an itch. Sorry, I've got an itch just there. See? Sorry, you have to see that, but when you've got an itch, you've got to scratch. So I can move it down now, can't I? Hey, you don't want to be seeing my boobies. Oh, he loves me too. Jen, why did you retract that? Did you retract something? Where are you going out shopping though, Jen? Yes, you missed the crumpets. Marmite. They didn't, Rob. They didn't. It's Leslie. Elizabeth said, I had to go out yesterday for batteries for the remote. If I didn't have TV, I'd be climbing the wall first time out. And it is weird just going out now and again. Claire, have you got email? We can do it through email if you want, sweetie. You don't have to, but I'm just saying if you want to chat or send me stuff, you know, photo of what you're doing. Or WhatsApp or Instagram. Some of us use Instagram. If you've got Instagram, we talk through Instagram. Because there's a lot of people that don't want their families to know stuff, so do it through Instagram in different ways. But I like to, you know, interact with people and see what they're doing and what they're making. And yeah, going outside is very strange, isn't it? Oh, Jen, it is. Millie came with me yesterday to Tesco's, and fair play, they have got a fantastic setup there. You know, they really have got a fantastic setup, and it wasn't too. Yesterday was the first time that I can honestly say that the shelves had stuff on. So I'm hoping that's the sign that things are settling down in the shops. I watched it 20 years ago, but can't watch it now, Becky. I know, I'm not into it now. Don't seem the same anymore. Granted, watch it day in, day out. Sure is, especially with the apparatus on your noggin. Bet you look stunning. Bet you look stunning. I want to make, because if it carries on, they're talking about wearing masks compulsory if you go out. And I'm thinking, how are they going to do that? Because you've got to go out shopping. I can't. I don't know where to get a mask. So I thought I'm going to have to learn how to bloody sew one. If they do that. I have got hair grips, hair bubbles, you know, to use as elastic and stuff. I've probably got some elastic in the shed. So, Jen, I've got most things, but they are limiting how many things each person. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Everything is limited to 3. Everything. Somebody got really peed off there last week. He wanted 4 bottles of cider, and she took one off him, and he wasn't happy chappy when she took this bottle of cider off. He said, I want it. It's for the week. She said, well, you can't have it. You're only allowed 3. Big signs everywhere saying only 3 of everything. Oh, he did throw a paddy. Oh, there you are, Claire. If you've got WhatsApp, hang on, let me write that down. Jessie, pen. It's all right, got it. I'll write that down, hang on, folks, because if I write it now. Claire, so if you get something through that says Caroline Withington, oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's me. Oh, go away. Go away, that. Why is that thing come up there? That's it, go away. He was saying naughty things to me. Yeah, my proper name's Caroline, so some of my stuff is I'm as Caroline. And other stuff I am Cal. I like, Cal is what I like, but, oh shit. But I am, my proper name is Caroline. Yeah, it reminds me when my mum shouts me and when she goes, Caroline Gillian Rivington. Well, it used to be Caroline Gillian Reese, get your ass in. You think, oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. Jen Michelle says, have you brought home a giant roll of industrial toilet paper just in case they are? You're set up now. I don't have a laptop, ma'am, so I have to strap a PC and monitor onto my bonds along with the camera and trail a massive long cable behind me to keep the power on. Rob, I have your mind. Yeah, I've got this picture of my little bubbles just poked up my shelf. So, yeah. Yes, it is optional here in Maryland, but I think they want to bring it in as law, I think. Well, not law, but, you know, on this lockdown thing. It is sad because, you know, it is really sad you can't go out and hug people. And I'm a hugger. I am a hugger. Okay, thank you, Claire. Oh, connection error then. Go away. You don't like connection errors. Mayhem says, lucky I had some N95 masks already, but because my asthma is allergy induced, I usually wear one. Georgia ordered some fabric to make masks and to donate. You could do a video on that, Mayhem, for us thickos that can't do it. Nice and simple. I watched something today and she said, oh, mark the seams out here, the fold. And then she just quickly folded it, and I couldn't tell how the hell she folded it, but she just done this quick folds. And then she goes, there you are, done. And I thought, oh, great. Brilliant. Mum and Dad are okay. I saw them today. They did a drive past today. They were one side of the road and the kids were on the pavement saying hi to them. They just went for a run in the car. So we got just to say hi, and he had to drop some forms off. So he literally threw it out the window at me for his care for Mum. So he doesn't know how to fill them in. So I said, I'll fill in what I can fill in for him. So yeah, he threw that at me, and then the kids could have a chat. So they were happy as Larry then going. Virtual hugs, if that's right, ma'am. That's all we can give, Robert. Supermarket will give him to you before you shop. No, really won't. You get a bit of alcohol, rub on your hands, that's about it. I have a script for a face mask because I have severe tea pollen allergies. I've been wearing one every time I go out and back out with the dog. Good idea, Elizabeth. Good idea. Marilyn, our Surgeon General, showed how to fold a square of a t-shirt or a bandana. Use it with 2 rubber bands. Yeah, I saw one today, which I'm going to try with hair bubbles. Hi, Lisa B. How are you? I don't know how you fold bananas. Do you fold them from the top with the root bit or from the bottom? Which way do you go? Which is the correct way? Don't start these issues, Rob, because now that's going to start a debate. Do we go from the top end or do you go from the bottom end? The top end is the bit that's attached to the tree, or do you go from the other end that's not attached anyway? Which do you do? I would have to do a live because I can't go anywhere to upload, but I might be able to do that. Well, yeah, that would be good. I'd watch. Yeah, we'd watch. If only to annoy you, I'd watch. As if I'd annoy you. As if. I would annoy you because I'd go, hang on, do that bit again. I didn't catch that. Quick, repeat. I would really annoy you. Really, really annoy you. I don't know if Rachel's going to show us one. Let's see if she comes in and ask her if she's going to do a video or one. Ah, bloody hell, talk of the devil. She's there, look. Oh, that's all right, Rachel. Just a quick question. Are you going to do a video? I'm telling the creators to do one on how to make masks for thickos like me, so then I can make you go on and say, how did you do it? How did you do it? Which way did you go? Easy. Bananas are fruit and they only belong in a pie or a cake. So they unwrap it and eat them on their own. Oh, thanks, Michelle. I do ask a lot of questions, though. I did get in a fret with this woman I watched today when she didn't show you how to do the pleats properly. She just did them, and it's presumed you'd know how to do them. I did shout at her. She didn't answer me. I don't know why she didn't answer me, but I did shout at her. Oh, I know, Lisa. We're all stuck with the hubbies at home. Put your routine out, it does. Not so bad, I think, will be this week because we've had him at home for a week now, so I don't think it'll be too bad. Oh, he's leaving me. Hi. I don't think it'll be too bad this week. And he's busy in the garden. I'm glad it's dry because he's out whittling in the garden. So he's at his happiest out there. He's whittling on bay leaf tree. Is that how you say it, bay tree? And he's never whittled on it before. He got given the load from the person he's making the dough bowl for, actually. She bought some bay wood up from London for him, which was awfully kind because, like, it's a couple of 100 miles travel with wood in the back of your car. So he tried it today. Oh my God, it smells like bay leaves as well. He cut into it and the smell was heaven. Such a nice smell. And he said it's lovely to carve with. So I think that's what he's going to be doing the next couple of days, is making stuff with the bay wood. I'm stuck with my hamster. We had the hamster out today, but it's old, bless it. What am I cross stitching? I'll show you now, Claire. Oh, hang on, let's bring up a little bit. That's what I'm doing, Claire. That's a Boffy Threads one. My little foxy. My little fox with me poppies. That's the one I'm doing at the moment. And I have finished, which I showed on my working chat, but I'll show you in case you haven't seen the working chat. Claire, I did that one as well, which was a free pattern on Be Well and Stitch on Instagram. Millie chose the colours. She wanted all pastels. So I got the pastels and that did that, which I enjoyed. I got to know, I did enjoy that because it was simple. I like simple. Elizabeth, I got a bunch of material I got to make quilt pieces out of. My daughter made masks for everyone where she would. Oh, that's a nice thing to do. Mayhem says, I love having mine home until he starts singing the song of the baboons. Yeah, you might want to slap him then. Or the elbow come back. Reflex. At least it doesn't look like well, that's all right then. It is cute, isn't it? I love my Foxy. Yeah, I've not. Millie's gone on our sewing machine and she's done all right on it. But I haven't tackled it yet. I keep saying I'm gonna, but then I look at it and then I think, nah. You know, when you just look at something, nah, never goes well. When I get that thing out, things just don't go well. I start shouting at it. I do. It's like, bloody machine, why won't you work? Why won't you pick the thread up underneath? Why have you torn? Why have you done this? Why are you broken? Why are you doing this? I don't like it. You're tangled up now. Yeah, I do talk to the machines as well. Can't help it. I just don't understand why they don't answer me back. They answered me and told me I'd be fine. But they don't. They don't even let me out. They just let me suffer. So I usually get really frustrated and put it back in its box in the cupboard. I do. What's that on there? I'm just looking at my list on here. I wrote a few things down to ask you lot. Greg has been binge watching The Man in the High Tower. Oh, Josh has been watching that. That's what I said. It's depressing, but he loves it. Go on then, Michelle. I could do with a bad joke. I can tell him. Claire, the fox I have been watching you do, and I was thinking you were so clever. Don't think I could do that. I will have a look on the site. I'm doing a pirate for my grandson so I can put it into. I'm telling you now, Claire, if I can do it, anyone can do it, and I'm not joking you there. I mean, Millie's a whiz on hers. She's doing poppies and something, and she just races. I mean, I'm not fast, but if I can do it. What do you call an alligator in a vest? I don't know, Mayhem. What do you call an alligator in a vest? Don't dread in the answer. Do I want to, I want to know. Do I want to know what it is? Investigator. Snappy dresser. Well, I both them answers. You lot are too quick for me, see. I wouldn't be able to think of an answer. I wouldn't. An investigator. I like that one. I'm going to remember that one. Claire says, what light did Noah use? What vest did Noah use? Oh, I don't know. See, I'm no good at these things. I'm good at asking things, but I'm never good at jokes. Hi, Annie. We're just being silly tonight, Annie. Nothing planned particularly. Just silly questions. That's all tonight. As I say, I've been up since 3 this morning, so my brain isn't working the best. Lad lights. I like that as well. I like that as well. Right, question for you all. Given the chance, right, this is if you're given the chance to go and colonize Mars, would you go? Yeah, there's a deep question for you. Rob was on about Mars. He's off to explore it. So, Rob, you'd go then. Now, I'm saying if they've got a flushing toilet on the spaceship, running water, I'm in. If they haven't, then I'm not going. My days of squatting have gone, guys. I'm too old for it. But if they've got running water and a flushing toilet, I'm in. If they haven't, I'm out. It's as simple as that. Do they provide free childcare? Yep. The only thing you don't have to pay for anything, only going out and helping to colonise and get things started. But if I was young, then yeah, you know, like when I was in my 20s, because I was adventurous then. Now I'm old and decrepit. No, I like running water. I like a flushing toilet. You know, squatting behind a hedge or a tree, them days have gone. Do you know what I mean? No chips on ours, no mayhem. She said, I'm not going, I got no chips. Okay, Lisa. Excuse me for coughing. Claire would be off. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? What's that? What was that? Grant was watching a film the other day. I can't remember what it was. And he got woken up. Were they on their way to Mars or something? Was it 30 years too early or something? And he was the only one that was woken up. I only saw about 20 minutes of it. See, that would happen to me. You'd probably put in this sleep thing, and then I'd be the one that'd be woken up early. You know what I mean? Robert says he's got two more diamond paintings in for my mum. Oh, that's nice. What ones did you get, Robert? I got my knees won't let me get that. This might be my problem, Elizabeth. I think I'd get down, I wouldn't get back up. I think I've just put people off talking about flushing toilets because we had a mass exit there, and the people, they said, "Oh my God, she's talking about toilets. Let's go quick." We don't care though. You gotta have a giggle. You gotta have a giggle. Well, I have anyway. I need it today, as I say. I do need it today. I need you lot. I need you. I can't go out and see people. I can't cuddle nobody. So I need my peeps on a Sunday. I do. So Claire's going. Michelle's not going because they haven't got no chips. Rachel's in a bit of a maybe, maybe not. Oh, the squat. Maybe settle for the moon, then low gravity, a bit of wind will help get up from the squat. I like the way you think. Love the way you think, Robert. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And do they provide a packed lunch? It's another question. Do you know what I mean? Do you get a packed lunch? Or, you know, or have you got to provide your own packed lunch? You know, there's a lot of questions to this. You know, it's not just simple yes and no, is it? And like Mayhem went straight for the most important question. Do they have chips? No. Well, that's it. She's not going. Yes, you can frame them, Claire. Yeah, I framed a lot of mine. Well, I say I have. My husband has framed. He's made the frames and framed them. Or some people just stick them up as they are. Get some drawing pins, or do you call them tacks? And tack them to your wall. Mum and Dad are all right, Rosie. Mum's up. Well, you know what it's like with that. They came for a flyby in the car, one side of the road, and the kids are the other side. And she was fidgeting and not really with it and knowing why she was there. But she was glad to see the kids and me and the dog, even though she couldn't come out and touch them or hug. Because she's a hugger, my mum is, like me. So she was I think she was getting a bit worked up because she wasn't allowed out the car. So Dad didn't stay, so like, we'll go now. So I said, drive past again midweek. That'll keep her going then. And it's a 10-mile down to us. So it's a 20-mile trip. So just get some at the house so you can just drive down to here, go back. And it settles her down a little bit. But yeah, they're doing okay. Yes, Claire, you can. Different ways, including store-bought or make your own. Claire, you can peel them. These won't come off. Very rare they do. I seal mine. The only time I really seal mine is if I've got the drills are popping a little bit or they're a bit iffy. Then I seal them. Other than that, you don't need to. But if you wanted to seal them, you can use, well, there's loads of different ways. There's a spray sealant. Don't get matte though. You need sparkly one sort of thing. What's it called? A glossy one. I just use Mod Podge, watered down Mod Podge, and a lot of people uses it Tombow. Is it Tombow it's called in America? Annie, is it Tombow? Because you have that as well, don't you? And that you can just go straight out the Tombow and just dab it on. A lot of people use that over here as well as America, and that seals it, and that will stop anything from coming off. Oh, nice, Robert. Does she like them flowers? I like flowers. I just like flowers, I do. And these are 3 tens. And I've got no tea left, and there's nobody to make me a drink. That's why they've all disappeared. Yes, she did. Oh, lovely. Annie says, I do believe you can use Tombow, but I prefer Luster. That's the word I was thinking of. That's the one I've got. Luster Mod Podge, because Annie was the one that told me about the Luster Mod Podge. And you don't lose any shine with it at all, do you, Annie? But I think Fruitini, if you've heard of Fruitini on here, she uses, I've seen her use Tombow on one of her ones that the gels were coming off. I've seen somebody else in Britain use it, but I know in America a lot of people use it. See, Annie does it, all of hers. I've not done, have I done all of mine? Tell a lie, yes, I have. I have done all the ones that I framed, not just because if they were popping, but I thought that if I sealed them, because you'll get little gaps in between them. Right, this is how my mind works. Then the dust would get in between the little gaps and would pile up, the dust would pile up and you wouldn't be able to get it out. So I thought if I seal it, then you flick it over with a hairdryer and it just shoots all the dust out. You do a blower thing and it blows all the dirt out, which I thought was pretty good. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I do it, because I think I don't thought of having loads of dust stuck in there. It's a bit new. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So I tend to. But as I say, there's loads of videos. Annie's got one out that she's done. I've got a couple out on my channel as well, Claire, that's just real simple ways of doing it. I can't be doing with all technical. Don't do any of that. So we just show simple, quick and easy, not expensive ways of doing it. But I know in America, you've got a lot more choice of frames that you can buy different sizes for diamond paintings to what we can over here. There isn't a lot of choice over here. But what Annie does, and I've started to do because of Annie, Rosie Posy Craft, Claire, is go thrift shopping. Go into charity shops, thrift shops, whatever you want to call them, car boots, garage sales, and pick up cheap pictures that are framed and got glass, or not, depending, because if you want to put it behind glass, then you don't have to seal it. Pick them up for 50p or £1, paint the frames to however you want them, or if it's a nice frame, you don't have to paint it, and use them, and then you've got cheap frames. So since Annie was saying that she'd done that, I've been looking out. Now, before I wanted frames, I used to see picture frames everywhere. Everywhere I went, every thrift shop, car boot, used to see loads, and I never picked them up. I thought, oh, no use for them. And now I want them. I can't find any anywhere. And now we're on lockdown, definitely can't find any anywhere. So it's like, okay. But yeah, that's a cheap way of getting frames for diamond painting. And even you can use them frames as well, which I think I'm going to do as well, which is a great idea, is for your cross stitches as well. So if you want to frame a cross stitch pattern that you've done, that's a cheaper way to frame them, is to get them from charity shops or thrift shops, or do you call them charity shops like us, or thrift shops, or I don't know, whatever you call them. But yeah, so you could buy them and literally either paint the frame, or if you've got some napkins, I've put napkins, taken it all apart and put the picture part of a napkin all over the frame, stuck it down with a bit of Mod Podge, and that makes a nice picture frame. Oh, you tech-minded. Oh, well, there you go then. If you're tech-minded, you'll be fine. See, Annie does put hers all under glass. None of mine are under glass. So, yeah, super gloss Mod Podge. Have I got it here? Hang on. I've got it here, Marilyn. That one. Can you see it, Marilyn? I don't know if it reads the right way round for you lot. That's the one I use. Oh, not tech-minded. I'm not tech-minded. That's why I say if I can do it, anybody can do it. And everybody on here will tell you the same. Caitlin, I hope you'll taking tips. So when you come to my house, I'll get you blinking sealing these paintings. But yeah, use that one. Annie says, oh yeah, Annie looks in garden centres, don't you, Annie? Now, I would never have thought of that. Because like some garden centres do bits and pieces, don't they, in the background. And she gets a lot of things sold off cheap. She's picked them up for £1 a piece, haven't you, Annie, at times? Really got them cheap. And I would never have thought of that. You want to do a birth sample? Oh, that would be lovely. I'm not that brave. I hadn't heard of that one, Claire. Annie put me onto that, and you can get it in, sometimes it's in the works, believe it or not, but it's definitely in Hobbycraft. You can get it on eBay, Amazon. But yeah, but the thing is, you don't hear of these things until you have to want to use them. You don't look for them, is what I mean, until you want to use them. But it is good, that Mod Podge luster. So I haven't lost any of the. I haven't got any in here now. I did have one hanging up, but I've moved it. Oh, of course you took them down, didn't you, Annie? You'll have to do another one then, Annie. Good excuse to do another one then with the frames when you get some. I've forgotten you've done that. Oh, thanks, Mayhem. Love you. Well, if I'd have known, Caitlin, I would have given you one of mine. Go on eBay, Caitlin. There's some cheap ones on there. Just get a little cheap one to start with. That's what I got for Jessie. I think that's where Jenna got hers, because I got Jenna into it as well. I think she got hers off eBay or Amazon, one or the other. I wrap mine round foam board and then make a floating frame for it to sit into. That, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean? See, this is where I mean I'm a bit slow on things. I wrap mine round foam board and then make a floating frame for it to sit into. What's a floating frame? I know the foam board because that's that white stuff, isn't it? I know what foam board is, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe, but I do know what foam board. But what's a floating frame? Caitlin, tomorrow I'll send you some links. I'll write it on my piece of paper of things to do. Look, things to do. So I'll write that on that, Caitlin, and I'll get Jessie or me, I'll send you a link, okay? I'll do that for you tomorrow. Claire Claire, I tell you what. Well, Annie, Rose Posy Crafts got me hooked on this, and then I met all these other lovely people through it. It's so relaxing, and it is so easy to do. I mean, with cross stitching, you've got to concentrate on, you know, what row you're on and what colour you're on, and that you're doing the next. You do on this one, but not to the degree. You just grab your diamonds and plonk them on. That's a good terminology, isn't it? Do you like that, Michelle? Plonk them on. And you don't have to, I can only use a multi-placer on squares. I can't use a multi-placer on rounds though. I just can't. The size of this one, Robert, is 32 by 37 centimeters, and it is this one, the Madame Chic one from Diamond Art Club. And isn't she pretty? Yeah, 33 by 37, which is a really nice size to work on, I got to admit. So 30, 40, anywhere around there is a really nice size. You're welcome, darling. Mayhem, it's a frame that is a little bit bigger, but has a black part that the foam board attaches to, so the sides of the frame don't touch the diamond painting. Okay, I'm still no wiser. So you're going to have to send me a photo of that or something now, because I'll have to research it. What one is? See, Claire, I don't know much. Only four. That's not many, Lisa. That's not many. I was talking about colouring books. I was watching, Diamond Art Anxiety, and she was doing, was it Diamond Art Anxiety? I'm sure it was her, doing the Jane F. Hankins books. Oh my God, they're to die to. They're very like the Clara Markaville books. Expensive, but so nice. The characters, woodland characters and thing in it is amazing. Okay, bye, Caitlin. Take care, sweetie. Speak to you tomorrow. No, there is no right way or wrong way to diamond painting, Claire. It's literally little squares. You just pick it up. The pens are specifically designed. I haven't got a normal pink pen. They're very simple. You get a little bit of wax, which come with red stuff in there. I've got a little container with mine, but you get everything you need. Every painting you buy gives you all the stuff that you will need to diamond paint. They do round ones or square ones. I'd like to say one is easier than the other, but everybody prefers different ones for different reasons. So I started on rounds, so then I found squares a little more difficult. Now Annie started on squares, so she prefers squares to rounds, whereas now, once I've done a couple of squares, I like squares now. I like rounds. Rounds are quick and easy. Squares, you've got to take rounds you can just plonk down is what I mean. You can just pick it up, put it down on the circle, and away to go. Squares, you have to line it up a little bit more, but it doesn't matter if you go a little bit wonky, because when you put the rest in, they tend to straighten up. And the thing with diamond paint, don't overthink it. Don't think that you've got to have everyone perfectly straight and in a line, and because you don't, because you're only doing it for you. And that's the biggest thing to remember when you're doing this stuff. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. 2 fingers to them. Excuse my French, but it's that to them. If they don't like it, they can go and lump it. So don't be put off, Claire. And as I say, all of us on here will support you and help you and answer any questions that you want, because they've done it all for me and they still do. I've been diamond painting just over a year, and I still have questions, or something will crop up, and if I don't know the answer, I'll ask one of these lot and they'll tell me, or they'll steer me in the direction of where I can find the answer. As I say, no question is stupid. The only question that's stupid is the one you didn't ask, because if you don't ask, you don't know. You'll never know the answer. Yes, Clara Markova, is that how you say her name? Oh, she's amazing. But this Jane F. Hankin is in the same league as her, same sort of style. But like, they're like, what were they, $30-40 each? Which I think works out about £35 British money. So there's no way I can afford that. But I think this Jane F. Hankins is bringing out smaller sized books, which are about 20 quid, which is more affordable. But because of everything that's happening, you can't get hold of them at the moment. So I've just got to look, which is probably a better thing, that I only have to look. I can't buy, I can only look because I can't get hold of them. Hi, Nicole. I was wondering if you'd come in tonight. You all right, darling? Yeah, as Annie said, round is good for your first one if you've never done them. And also there's partials as well, Claire, where if you don't want to be overwhelmed, they have ones that just have like the background and then the picture in the middle is just a bit you do. And then you can, like a taster. Taster one, because the first one I did, Annie told me do a partial, which I did, and then I realized I loved it, so I found one a little bit bigger with a bit more work needed on it, and I built up like that. And then when I realized I liked it, that was it. Then I was hooked. But you get hooked on looking for the pictures as well on diamond painting. You can ask anybody on your, you don't just buy when you need. I wish that was the case, but you don't. You'll spend hours at night when you're in bed, scrolling through your phone, looking at all these websites and all these pictures that you like of diamond painting. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Yes. Crumpets with Marmite. Loads of butter, loads of Marmite. Marmite. This dog was real. Marmite. Got to have a bit of Marmite, love. And what did we have? We had roast chicken tonight. Roast chicken, homemade roast chicken, roast potatoes, roast parsnips. What else did we do? Sweet carrots, peas, and broccoli. And the girls had one of them giant Yorkshire puds because I couldn't find the small ones. Crumpets, crumpets, crumpets. Guess what I'm going to have when I finish tonight? Oh, actually, no, I'm lying, because if there's some of that homemade bread left, I might have homemade bread with butter and Marmite. Can you imagine that? Exactly. See, Claire, as Christy says, that's why we all have stashes of diamond painting. If you look on YouTube and put diamond painting stash, you'll see videos of people coming up and showing everything, all the diamond paintings they've bought. And they'll never, ever in a million years get around to doing them all. But it's just the fun of buying them and knowing that you've got them. Yeah, I like that, Lisa. I liked that shop as well. Or does anybody else put it in a wish list knowing that you're never ever going to be able to afford to get it or be able to get it? So you've got like wish list of things that you might be able to get one day, and then a wish list of you haven't got a hope in hell getting, but you still add to it. I like them. I like doing wish lists like that. When I saw working on diamond painting, I was looking for something new to do. Then I found diamond painting on YouTube. Then I told my mum about it, and I've been doing them ever since. That's just it, Robert. Once you start diamond painting, you get hooked. I'm telling you, Claire, you'll be hooked. It's such a lovely community. It's a lovely thing to relaxing thing to do. And I'd say you don't need any tools really. I mean, you might benefit from the light pad, which is a little, I think it was about £15, this one. So an A4 light pad, it just makes it easier to see the symbols. And if you've got trouble with eyesight like you have, then that would just help you, but you don't need it. You can still do it easy without one. So if Mayhem were to add much, you may as well fling them into towards the crows would investigate. No, they would not. No, Mom, it's lovely. Oh, meatloaf. I like meatloaf. None of my lot like meatloaf, though, so I'm not allowed to do it because none of them will eat it. Claire saying, this is my eldest grandson jumper. Did cop bed and my daughters throw them in the bottom of his wardrobe. Oh, no way. That's awful, Claire. She needs a good slap, sorry. There's nothing nicer than homemade goods. You can't beat them. They'll knock spots off anything that you can bought. They're made with love for one. And I'm impressed that you can knit, because that's one thing I can't do. I can't knit to save my life. Lisa's having hamburgers and spaghetti tomorrow. Yeah, Robert says he's hooked big time. Yeah, we all are. I used to knit socks, but I can't see the wall. I am really impressed. Grant's always said to me, can you knit me some socks? Because he loves woolen socks. On your bike, not a chance. The scarf is about all I can knit. And that ain't brilliant. Claire, well, your daughter obviously didn't appreciate what you did, because there's no way if somebody made me something. I had a couple of knitted blankets when my kids were little, and I worshipped them, and I've still got them. I've still kept them now, and like my youngest is 12, and I've still got the knitted blankets, and I will never get rid of them because of I know that somebody made them for us. I have a wish list on several sites. My kids have my logins and passwords. Paintings just magically show up on the front porch. Oh, Elizabeth, that is lovely. Isn't that a lovely thing that they do? That is really nice. Oh, Mayhem thinks meatloaf sounds good. Rob, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone with the morning. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. No, it's not that meatloaf, but I like a little bit of meatloaf. I might actually get me meatloaf. I'll be out now tomorrow. Now you've said that, Rob. Annoy the kids with it. Elizabeth, Mayhem wants you to adopt her. She needs to be adopted. I don't blame you, Claire. I wouldn't knit from if that was the case. I'd say on your bloody bye. Mandy, you crocheting and lurking. You doing a baby blanket again? Mandy's very good, makes lovely baby blankets. Do you hear that? Baby blankets. My words went all over the place then. Some people are not craft worthy, Lisa said. I'm proud of you, Claire. Exactly, Lisa. Oh, she's a snob, is she? Name on it. Oh, well, leave her to her own devices then. See, everybody wants to know what you're crocheting now, Mandy, whether it's a baby blanket. That's the thing, Cal. You can put your Make Love album on. The kids are forced to stay and listen to it. I know. Mind you, Millie's got very similar taste to me, to be truthful. Everything that I put on, like I was put some U2 on. Was it this morning? And she was quite impressed with it. Old U2 now, not the newer stuff. The old type of U2 music. And she was like, oh, this is quite good. I'm waiting for her to say, oh God, what's this crap you got on, Mum? But no, Jess is like, yeah, whatever. And Josh just comes down and just looks at me, turns around and walks back out. Love you too, Sam. Love you too, Sam. Be right back. Okay, Lisa. Are you making yourself one, Mandy? Are you making a single, a double, or a king size one though that you can wrap round? Elizabeth says, I can't knit, but my youngest taught herself how by watching videos. I know, videos are brilliant, aren't they? Can learn most things by. I've tried knitting. The trouble with me, and a little bit with my cross stitch as well, it happened, is I can't do tension. I can't get the tension right. No matter how much I've practiced and practiced and practiced, I've made hundreds of scarves probably trying to practice, but one minute it can be tight, then it can be loose. And I think it's because I've got fibre, the pain in my hands and my arms I think that makes a difference of how I hold the needle sometimes. So I can, you know, be quite tense one moment and then quite loose the next. So yeah, me and knitting don't get on. I could do a bit of crocheting. Crocheted some roses, and I made Victorian like Christmas antique sort of boot thing. Not boot thing, what they called? Christmas stocking, sort of like antique-y sort of laces and stuff. And then I crocheted the trim around the edge. Don't know if I still do it, but I was quite proud of that because it did look quite good. But I've not done any of that for years. But that was all I crocheted, was a rose and this trim thing. Because a rose, you had to do it long length or something, and then you twisted it up and it would make this rose. It was looked quite complicated, but it wasn't. She didn't even see me through my cancer treatment. She texted me one day and asked if I was like, "Oh, cheeky bear." Oh no, no, don't put yourself through it, Claire. Don't put yourself through it. You know, really don't, sweetie. I know they say family is family, but sometimes you've just got to say enough's enough. You've got to look after your own sanity. You really have. That's one thing I do miss sometimes, because I know people have got big families and brothers and sisters, and I've got nothing. I do miss that. Well, I have got a sister, but because she's severely disabled and whatever. But you know what I mean. But we've got no cousins that I know of. I think I've got 2 girl cousins, my auntie, and my uncle. That's about it. But when I hear people being treated like that by their relatives, I think, oh, thank God I haven't. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no need for it. I'd want to give them a good slap. Single to put over back of sofa. I can knit and crochet. No, I wish I could, but I can't. I can. I just like watching everybody else, see what they've got, what they're making, what they're doing, how it is, what it looks like, how long it took them, and do you know what I mean? I mean, Rachel with her floss tube, she shows you what she's got, wool and stuff that she's got, and I love it. I love watching that. And I mean, I'm never ever going to take up knitting ever. I might do a bit of crocheting again at some point, but I doubt it. But it's just so nice to see all these different wools and colours and patterns, and see what they create out of it and how long it took them. And I was so excited when Rachel showed the baby blanket that she finished yesterday. And like Mandy, when you showed yours the other week, and it's like, oh, wow, look at that. Look how good it is. Look at the colours. Look at this. Look at that. I was so excited. Mandy says, it's only me and my mum now. My brother and sister passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mandy. That's horrible. Sorry, lovely. Marilyn, crochet only needs 1 stick. Knitting takes 2. That's why I crochet, yeah. Yeah, it could be coordinating 2 sticks. Yeah, it's not my best either. Elizabeth says, crocheting is the first class I learned. I learned by sitting on the floor in front of my great-grandma's rocking chair while she told me stories. Oh, that's nice. Shawanna's still here working. Oh, you're working and lurking, Shawana. My nan used to be a very, what's that thing that you do, make lace doilies? I don't know what it's called. She used to make little lace doilies. They used to go on the table. They used to go on everything. Because she didn't have any money to buy them. She used to make them. You know, they go under cups and they go on your table. And they'd been all made out of lace. And she used to make them. And it was like really intricate. But she whizzed at them. So I just used to sit and watch her. She did offer to learn me. I said, no, it's all right. I just like watching. Tatting, that's it. Lace bobbins, that's it. She was so good at it. But I used to find it so relaxing as a kid, just sitting there watching her do it. It was just like fascinating me, and I'd be, wow. Because she used to make it look so easy. I mean, it's not, but it'd be so pretty and so delicate. My mum tried to teach me for years, but I'm a lefty. Watching grandma's just suddenly clicked. Was she a lefty as well then, Elizabeth? You've got a knitted loom. I've only seen one of those once. My aunt, well, she wasn't my auntie. She was my mum's best friend, but we used to call her Auntie June. She had one. Bloody great big thing it was. I mean, you're talking like, you're talking 40 years ago, so you can imagine what hefty thing it was. But she used to knock out jumpers for us all. Her and Mum would go by the wall, and then they'd sit there nattering, and they'd make these jumpers for us. I can remember them doing a Bay City Rollers one for me, because I love Bay City Rollers. They did me a jumper on one of them. Cal, I've got one colour and I'm done with my leopards. Bye Diamond Dots. Well done. Yay. Okay, Rob, are you going for crumpets and Marmite? If you're making a drink, can you send one my way, please? Claire, tried lace bobbin. I couldn't do it. I've got the bobbins in a run. I couldn't do it, Claire. I mean, she just made it look so easy. It was, well, I can still see her now. And you are talking over, what age was I? You're talking probably 40 something years ago. She used to sit in her rocking chair and she'd just whiz at it. Boom, 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 boom. They'd be flying everywhere and it'd just be like, yeah, done. Not literally that quick, but you know, it used to seem quick to me. I have a lot of knitting looms. Do you? Well, Marilyn, they're a lot better now, aren't they? I mean, I think the knitting loom that my auntie had must have been probably about 5 foot something long. It was huge thing. Absolutely huge. But as I say, you are talking a lot of years ago. This one, no, it was looking at what she was doing. She was right-handed, sitting there. It was backwards from the... Oh, yeah, because it would be the right way around for you then, wouldn't it? Yes, of course. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing. Of course. Yeah, so you could follow it better then. Ah. Right, Babs. Don't fancy making me a hot juice. That's yeah. Anybody else want a drink? Millie's doing a nice thing to make me a hot juice. You might... Yes, that was Millie burping, everybody. You might need some more juice. It's down in that bottom cupboard if you do. I don't know if there's enough. I keep forgetting how much you need for that juice. Might be enough what's in the bottle. Oh, Psycho Molly's in the house. The sweetie queen herself. Hi, Moll. She came for a walk with us the other day. We took the dog. And today she went with Gran and Millie and the dog for a walk. She goes up to the field that we go take the dog to with the ball. And she trots up behind us. And if you walk too far in front, you'll hear her yowling. Yeah, that's all you hear. Yow, yow, yow. She stopped. So she catches up again and off you go again. And then she's there with you. And then she must stop for a sniff or whatever. And then you hear this yowling again. So you stop again. The dog's getting minded because she wants to get to the field to play with the ball. And then Millie waits on the edge of the field, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She doesn't come on it. She has occasionally, but lately she hasn't. She just sits on the end of the field and waits for us to come back.
She was meowing at us when we started walking away from her. She was sad.
Yeah, she doesn't like being left. Christy says, can she have a hot tea, please? Robert says, cooler tea, please, with milk and some honey. Yeah, she said she'll send them over by carrier pigeon. Just get ready for the drop. And it melts. She's getting good. I've trained her, guys. I've trained her. What is it? A cafetiere? Is it a cafetiere? The one with the plunger, the coffee plunger. Is it barista or a cafetiere? I think they are.
You sure you don't mean someone who makes coffee?
No, the actual thing that I make the coffee in, I think, is a cafetiere. The other one with the press thing. I've trained Millie, haven't we? We've trained you to make a pot. The pot we've got will make me and Grant a mug of coffee and a bit left over for me to have extra if I want. So I've trained Millie now. She can make that perfect, can't you? So Oh, we got a brew here with soya milk for Claire.
Oh, sorry, not.
Made out of soya beans.
Is that the same stuff they use for soy sauce?
Probably. So she wants a brew with soya milk. And then anybody else want to drink while we're making? Well, Millie's making. Apart from cross stitcher, what other mags do you get? I don't get any, Claire. I've only just started to get the cross stitcher one. I've only just started to get that one. I've lost the first edition, which I'm really pissed at myself for. It's here somewhere. Can you hear the cat? There's the cat. Marilyn, I'm going into lurk mode for a little while, multitasking. You go, girl. Mrs. Coffee, you heard that I was on about coffee, didn't you? You heard the word Millie's making the coffee or tea or everybody else, and she's here. Seriously, though, are you all right, Mrs. C? Are you all right? I know that you will call in and say hi, or you're lurking in the background. I know that, and I know you're a very busy lady, so I do appreciate it. Wonder if my Maggie is out on the old balcony today, bless her. She's such a sweetie. Mrs. C sent £3.99. She'll have a coffee. I've trained her now, Mrs. C. She can now make a cafetiere of coffee, and it's nice and strong, and it's lovely brewed. She can brew it just right before you push the old down. It's just like, yes, please. And yeah, you did offer though, didn't you? I didn't make you learn it, did I? Because like she makes a cup of tea for us, and she makes a hot juice on a Sunday, don't you? And then one day when Trees Addie sent me that caribou coffee, wasn't it? Because we were drinking that all the time. So she sent me two boxes, bags of it, so we were having that. Me said, can I do it for you? Oh yes, you can. You can learn to make my coffee for me anytime, sweetheart. So now you wish you hadn't, haven't you? Because it's like, yeah, I'm going to make it a coffee. So darling Mrs. C has sent £3.99 for the coffee. Thank you, love you. She's saying hi to everybody. Mayhem says hi, Mrs. C. Christy sends you a love heart. Mayhem says she wants a stiff drink. What do you want? I've got some homemade gin and vodka mix. Got a little bit of the slow gin and slow vodka mix. It's a bit potent though, Mayhem. Me and Grant had a little bottle of it, miniature bottle of it last week. We said, because very rare we drink. We said, oh, we'll have one. Oh my flipping God, we only had one each. And it's like, woo! The old head was going. I'm nice. Maggie sitting quietly eating her popcorn, watching Mr. Coffee play video games and feeding him popcorn. Oh, bless her. Keeping her dad supplied with food. What a good girl. That's a good girl, that is. Making sure her dad doesn't do without. Is it one popcorn for her? One for dad, two for her, one for dad. That's what Jessie would do, wouldn't it? Start off equal and then it would go up one. Robert says, how's your day going, Mrs. Coffee? Mrs. Coffee says, I'm good. And Mayhem says, yes, all of that. I like my Maggie. I think it's because I've got a Jessie, and it makes me feel better that Mrs. C has got a Maggie. I mean, Jessie is a bit better now, isn't she, Mill, than what she was. But when you've got a child that puts himself on the naughty step, before you can discipline them, it's like, yeah, right, okay. And now she admits to doing it because she says, when she heard Maggie had been put on the porch for misbehaving, she started giggling. She said, oh, that's like me with the naughty step. And I said, well, yeah. She said, I used to put myself on there, didn't I? I said, yeah, it used to annoy me. She said, that's why I did it, because I knew I wouldn't get in as much trouble as if I put myself there first. I thought, you little bugger. Even bright at that age. You'd go in the hallway and she'd be sat on the naughty step, which is just the last step of she used to call it the naughty step. Because I used to say, go and sit on the stairs. So she used to call it naughty step then, which is just the bottom step of the stairs. And then you'd go out there and you'd find her on the step and you think, why is she on the step? What? And then you'd look at her and she'd just smirk at you. I said, what have you done? What have you done? Then she'd show you where she'd written on the wall. So she must know it shouldn't do it, like. Little monkey. But she was right. I was never annoyed with her as much then. Mayhem and a potent beverage. I see absolutely no problem with that. Double potent for Mayhem. Yeah, well, she needs all of that. She's got a snoring husband. It's like a boulder. She needs to make some wooden thick rollers to roll him over to the woods where she's going to dig a hole. So, do you know what I mean? She needs a bit of stuff to strengthen her muscles up, don't you, Mayhem? So, you know, I had to get these things done. Yeah, Mayhem is going to, roll her husband across to the, you know how the Egyptians did the boulders with the rolling pieces of wood? She's going to do that with hubby over to the woods. So, yeah, poor man. Yeah, our husbands would be like, oh my God, you're talking about us? Yep, we are. You snore like a pig. Has he woken up, Michelle, or is he still sleeping? You can tell and say they were all talking about you. They could hear you in Wales, they could. You were snoring that loud. Oh, you can see it. Oh, you can see it quite clearly now there. Picture. Oh, is he in hospital now? I don't know. Has Boris Johnson been taken to hospital? Has he?
For precautionary testing.
Oh, precautionary testing. Because he can't get rid of his cough, can he? I think it's because his cough's not going. So I think they're doing some more tests to make sure that his respiratory system can cope. We don't need to ask what she's going to bury. But it's a boulder sort of shape that snores. Maggie says she wrote her name on the wall in permanent marker so she can sit on the porch now. See? It just makes me chuckle. I think she's brilliant. I really think she's brilliant. Oh, love it. What can you do? You just got to laugh because what do you do? Rob says, so chop down trees, roll the snoring boulder outside, then fling Marmite crumpets at him until the crows have flown away. Have I got that all? Don't forget the potent drink. You forgot the most important bit then was the potent drink in there, Rob. How could you have forgotten that? Bayhan said he's a week and he bought me a snack, so I probably should be feeling guilty now about making plans in the forest. Nah. I've got a snoring husband, so nah. And he doesn't know, does he? I'm from Wales, I am, Robert, in the UK. I'm a Welsh girl. This is why I love dragons. Why you need to know that, I don't know. Here he is. See, you mentioned about husband snoring again, and here comes my husband. It wasn't on about you this time, it was on about Michelle's. It's just boiled, literally, about 2 seconds ago. She left enough in there for you to have a cup of tea if you wanted, Millie. Because I just stopped her coming out from there because we were talking. I was going to come and ask you. So. Say, didn't he? Forgot the potent drink. Who? On the telly? Oh. Is he still watching Antique Roadshow?
No, it's in black and white. I walk in the living room, and you know the red chair by the door?
Yeah.
Molly's just sat there, but sat up straight on it, just staring at me. Like, what is she after?
I thought the potent drink was to help cope mentally after carrying out such a devious plan. The drink was implied. I think she's having one before and after, Rob. I think, and maybe during. I think this is Mayhem we're on about, so I think it would be before, in the middle of, and after. Am I right, Mayhem? Oh dear. This is what happens, guys, when you don't sleep at night. Your mind goes to mush. Well, my mind's pretty mushed anyway, but goes to mush even more. I was saying, Mrs. C, I was thanking you all earlier, Mrs. Coffee, because I got my first paycheck from YouTube, £60, 68p, I think, or 38p, I can't remember. And I'm buying myself a ring light, 10-inch ring light. I thought that might lighting better. And I've also, what else? Oh, I ordered some 11 by 11 Q snaps. Oop, a daisy. And I want to get pencil case with the rest that's left as well. So I was thanking you all, because if it wasn't for all you lot supporting me, I wouldn't have got that so quickly. So thank you, Mrs. Coffee, thank you. Yes, you're correct, Amondo. Oh dear. I don't know what I'd do without you lot, honestly. Claire, see, this is why we come on the Sunday night, because we can do nothing but giggle. Especially if we're all on. My usual lot. We do nothing but giggle. So, just because I'm getting on don't mean I don't want to have a laugh. Isn't it, Dad?
Yeah.
Yes. Where's Pups anyway?
On the chair.
She worn out. Why is she on the chair?
She's just coming now.
Oh, she's in the camel saddle.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant in the chair in the front room.
No, she's on the floor.
She's worn out. The little body's had enough.
She didn't do anything today.
She did. She went
Been
for a
on
walk
a short walk.
and played with the ball, and
Like
I was playing with the
4
ball.
or 5 throws. Amazing. Good. Good.
Ah, thanks, Mayhem. You're a little sweetie. I love my little stalker as well.
Yeah.
Christy.
Yeah.
How's Luke? Is he all right? Has he been digging up any worms? Bless him. I'm on the right. What a horrible feeling then I was doing. Rachel Ray, thank you. Oh, bless you. I forgot you were on, so I need to thank you as well, Rachel, because I got my ring light ordered. Make some Q set Q snaps, which I think somebody opposite me will be nicking, because she's nicked the other paint, my other diamond painting that Becky sent me. Millie's now nicked it, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Because she wanted to do a landscape one, and when she saw that, that was it, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So she's got that. The pen that Dee sent me, Millie's nicked. Yeah, look at her waving out at me. So I think she's going to nick the Q sticks as well, isn't it? Not Q sticks. Q snaps. Yeah, she's going to show you what Millie's done. This is the first time that she's ever. Can you see it down there? Down there, that's what Millie's done. And pop the yellow. ABs! Guys, look! Yellow ABs! Yellow ABs! Yellow ABs! Millie's never seen it. Oh, Christy, thank you, sweetie! I'm definitely getting some pencil cases. Thank you, darling. I love you too. No, he's been inside. Oh, has it been raining with you? That's strange, isn't it? It's been raining with you, and we've got sunshine. I'm lurking with Bonnie if I'm in the other way from hubby. It's his birthday. Happy Gimmet. Yes, you do, Rachel. Yes, you do. Bless him. Say happy birthday, James. Well, you can't really, because then you'll tell him that you're listening to me. Tell him after. Say I said hi. Happy birthday. Did you make a cake, Rachel? Ask if you can answer. I said I'm into baking and bread baking. And what should we make tomorrow? With biscuits. We've got some normal normal chocolate chips, which we can put in instead of chocolate chips, because somebody eats what's left over the chocolate chips. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. You're on the barrel. Never heard of them.
Yeah, some, you know, when you have the chocolate chips left over, well, you usually put them back in the case for the next time you want the chocolate chips. No, not our Millie. She's got to eat them.
What? Go to waste.
Do you hear that? They'll go to waste. Yeah. Everybody's saying happy birthday to James.
Sit out and get lost.
Oh, is that what worries you, Mill? That the chocolate chips might fall out and they get lost or fall on the floor and have to go in the bin?
Then it's a waste of money.
She got in a right. Was it last week? Jessie made some chocolate chip biscuits and they fair play. They were really nice. It's all right, Lily. It's okay. Put the blind down so somebody can see. It's all right, baby girl. It's all right. It's okay. It's all right. So she made these chocolate chips cookies and they were lovely. So she went, I mean, she's made them, so she's entitled to eat them. And Millie got in a fret because she found that Jessie had chucked a little bit of the biscuit in the bin. She said, oh my God, she's chucked some of that biscuit. I could have had that.
I would have eaten it. It was really yummy.
She said, I would have eaten that bit there. Why has she chucked it in the bin? I said, well, she probably didn't want any more of it. Well, I could have had it. She could have given it me. So we have to know before we put any biscuit.
No. If it's got chocolate chips in it.
Oh, yeah, it's got to have the chocolate chips.
If it doesn't, I'm not bothering.
No, it's got to have a chocolate chip in it. It's got one chocolate chip in it. She wants it. You've got to ask her before you can put it in the bin.
Well, at least the ones I make.
So, but mind you, the one she made yesterday went a bit flat, didn't they? But she couldn't remember.
She made up the recipe.
Yeah, she couldn't remember, and we couldn't find the recipe that she used, so she made it out. They tasted nice. They just were a bit flat, weren't they? Oh, well, that was my fault, not hers. So that was my fault, not hers.
How have you told them about Cecil?
Oh, Millie's got a friend.
Stalker.
Okay, Michelle, thank you ever so much. Is it going to be meatloaf for tea? Yeah, Millie's got a little friend. She's got a little stalker, haven't you?
Yeah, it's coming to get me.
No, we're all on lockdown, so we're at home, 24/7. The only time we go out is to walk the dog, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably only about 20 minutes. And Millie's got a little stalker called Cecil. Cecil the Crow. It's decided. It's taken a shine to
Never
Millie.
ever done this before.
Oh,
no bird ever lands on our tree.
No, we've got a big tree outside on my bedroom window.
I've never ever seen a crow on it before.
No, I've never seen a crow.
And then one day, I hear this really loud squawking. So I look outside the window, and there's this crow staring right at me. Like I can see down its throat. It's looking directly at me, squawking.
It was staring into her soul.
Like if you had seen it,
staring into her soul.
And then ever since then, if I'm in a room in the kitchen or in the room above, it flies past the window.
Because I must admit, I didn't believe it. She was prattling on, saying, "There's this blackbird out there." She said, "Crow or blackbird, whatever it is." She said, "It's stalking me." She said, "I'm upstairs and it's flying past the window, out of the tree." And she said, "When I'm downstairs, I see it." I said, "Yeah. Well, we were in the kitchen and it flies down past the kitchen and it looks in as if it's looking at her, and then it goes back up the tree. And then I see her because she goes upstairs, and then the bird will fly back up to the tree and is staring towards the bedroom window. I said, "That bird likes you, Millie." Lisa, it's Millie.
I'm getting stalked by a bird.
Yeah, so she's getting the birds.
So we've called it Cecil.
Yeah, so we said we'd name it because it's not so scary then. Yeah.
Rather than creepy crow.
Yeah, and saying the creepy crow. So it's Cecil now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I just say, Cecil's about.
If I see him at Tesco,
I mean, it is 99.9% probably just a coincidence, Millie, that he just happens to follow you around wherever you are.
Yeah,
he's there.
definitely. Happens to suddenly show up and only stalk me. 100% coincidence. If he shows up while we're at Tesco's, I'm running for my life. Tap my things, I'm done for.
Sorry, guys, I was just having a slurp of my old juice then.
Oh, we've got nothing to stop
Lisa says, "I was nice." I've got double strength juice because I couldn't get my usual Robinsons, so I've got Tesco's own double strength. And actually, to be fair, it's nicer. You can taste the raspberry in it, summer fruits, but even Joshua and Jessie both like it, which is rare. But they all like the same stuff as me. You can smell the raspberries in it.
Smells like jelly.
You think it smells like jelly?
Yeah. Oh no, I wanted to try it, but I had a sniff and it just went straight to my stomach, and I just can't do it.
You can't do it.
No.
Can't
Well,
get
I was
yourself
going to
to.
brave it then.
Were you actually going to pick the lips to
I
it?
was actually going to taste that then, and then it went, no, I can't.
You can't be that brave.
No.
Yeah, the bird loves her, Christy. The birdie loves Millie, doesn't it, Mills? Yeah. Wants to be your friend. It wants to come to your parties. Wants to come and sit on your shoulder.
I want to be friends with Molly. Molly's scared.
It does. It will come and perch on your shoulder like the parrot on Treasure Island.
So it's not coming to kill me.
But it's had its chance to sweep on you, though, isn't it, to be fair?
If I'm not going to get assassinated by it,
you'll be its friend.
If it learns an understandable language to me, then...
Yeah. Oh, okay, then.
Can I try an apple?
If you can try an apple, yes, you can try an apple.
Will you get annoyed if I didn't?
No, but if you don't want to bite into it, get one of the sharp knives and slice some off. That's what Jessie does. Yeah, peel it.
You're supposed to take the stalk out.
I don't, but you can if you want to.
Oh.
Millie's not a big fruit lover, so she's going to try one. Okay, Annie, go and get your meds. And hope you've been well. I'll be there tomorrow night.
You're supposed to use a knife or this thing.
Whichever you want. Christy says, Mill, what if the bird wants to be your friend and it's lonely and it's got no other friends and you're the only person it can trust to be your friend?
Why me?
Because you've got a nice personality and you're soft-hearted like your mama.
I don't know necessarily be friends with this crow.
You don't want to be friends with the crow?
No, because it's scary.
You don't want to be friends with it, Christy?
Birds.
I must admit, if they come fluttering round my head, I'm a bit... Rachel's got... Is it 3 chicken, Rachel? Yeah, 3 chickens. She's got chickens. She's got chickens and a chicken coop.
I only trust certain chickens that I've met and fed stories to.
Well, you were all right with the chickens in France. So
yeah, I only
that's what I mean. She goes, but in France, so she didn't know these chickens.
Actually, no, I was terrified of her.
And then you ended up feeding them bloody strawberries, weren't you? By the end of it.
Well, I liked them ones. They were nice.
Rachel's got some nice looking ones.
But I have a fear that they're going to run at me and then get me.
Oh, and chickens are quite friendly. It's just I don't like the flapping wings.
How they didn't die with that lightning hit their tree.
I know. They were very lucky.
And that man was.
I'm sure Rachel got 3 chicks. 3 chickens. But she got a sparrow and got stuck in their chicken coop the other day, she said. Bird.
What was it like?
Brown. I'll show you one tomorrow if there's any out. She said then he must have gone in to look at the chicken food or whatever, and the door shut and it was stuck in there flying around. She had to go and rescue it.
So rats in France, isn't it? In the chicken.
Yeah, they'll go for the eggs.
Rats will go in chicken
coop. Rats will go after the chicken eggs. Have you not seen a rat before?
No.
No.
They have big mice.
Yeah, with big snake-like tails. Yeah, they like chicken eggs. Well, I'm not telling her that, Lisa. I know, I like her chickens. I like the story. She's going to have to do more stories with the chickens.
And I befriended a goat.
That's Millie's my daughter, Robert. She's 15, and Jessie, my other daughter, she's 12, but she's gone upstairs. But Millie's in and out. She's the one that does floss tube with me, Millie is. Yeah, she's my daughter. I was an older mum. I didn't have my first child till I was...
No, I'll figure it out. How old are you now?
I'm 52 now, coming up 53. Listen to her trying to work it out. 34.
Personal.
I was 34 when I had my first, and I was 40 when I had Jessie. So I was a little bit a slow developer, but hey ho. I had Petra, they would say. Pet rats are really, really cutchy animals.
Who do I know who wants a pet rat? I feel like Hannah wants a rat.
Almost the same age as you, Claire. You 52 as well. Good age. Good age to be. Yeah, rats. I'm not scared of rats at all.
Someone I know wants a rat.
My friend had a pink one in it.
A pink one?
Not pink. Had a white one with pink eyes.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, it was so cute. It used to nuzzle in your neck. It used to curl up in a
You
ball.
don't like their tails?
No, I'm not keen on the tail, so I used to whip its tail over my shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it would nuzzle in you.
Get a
I mean, I wouldn't do that with a wild rat, like.
Obviously, like you.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not scared of them. See, Lisa's around our age as well. With the old farts on the section here. Everybody else is younger. I think, Christy, you're the youngest, aren't you? I think she's the baby on my Sunday Lives. Would have been Caitlin earlier, but I think it's Christy now. Is the baba. She's a little whippersnapper. Well, yeah, apart from you. Chris is my little whippersnapper. I have ferrets, dogs, and a cat. My dog Pippin is my service. Oh, that's lovely, Claire.
Ferrets are cute.
Ferrets can be really cute as well. My neighbour used to have ferrets when I was a kid.
Apparently, possums in Australia are really cute.
Possums. They are quite.
But apparently, the ones in America are really vicious.
Yeah, I've heard. I wouldn't the sort of possum.
Online, like,
Yeah, I don't
American
think possums are friendly.
Really vicious, but they look scary. The ones in America are cute. Not America, Australia.
Bob's. Yeah, you're 28, aren't you? I don't think there's anybody younger online than 28. I think you're young. Yeah, apart from you, farty face over there. Rob says, Cal, you're not an old fart, you're just an F. That's all. I like the way you think. Elizabeth, you're older. You're not. You're not much older, though. Can't be. Robert's 38. Oh, Robert, you're going to get a cat. We've got two. We've got Ellie, which is a tabby, which is she's an absolute adorable. I shall get you a photo of Ellie.
And I've got one money.
She's absolutely adorable.
The softest, softy ever.
She is absolutely adorable. And then we've got black and white. Don't get a black and white one. Get all black. Yeah, they're lovely. Black and white. They're bipolar. You have to turn your brightness up. That's Ellie. Look at that little face. Show her the one with the belly. She's got the biggest, softest belly you've ever seen. It's so soft. Oh, and she likes having it tickled, doesn't she? Well, she's in the mood. Look at that pussy cat.
She's a model as well.
Look at that. She says, look at me. I'm so pretty.
And then we'll get crazy on.
Yeah, and then there's Molly, who is a bipolar cat and a half. So don't get a black and white one, Robert. Any other one but a black and white one.
They're trying to be cute, but still looking evil.
See, she looks cute there. But if you could see her eyes, it's like...
it's like murderous. Yeah. I'll see if I've got anything.
She ropes you in under protest. You think she's going to be nice, and then she swacks you with her claw. Yeah, it's nice when they all know their names, isn't it? I love it with cats because they turn their ears slightly, don't they, when they're listening to you. You're not 62, Elizabeth. No way. You're not 10 years older than me. Honestly, you look roughly the same age as me.
Oh, I ain't got no more photos, Molly.
Where's the cats? Gone to bed?
Not on yours. Ellie's on mine. Molly was near.
Molly's probably on the banister because she likes to sleep either on Joshua's clothes on the banister, or she pulls them on the floor and sleeps on them.
On the pipe by the door.
Or the pipe by the door, yeah, because there's a hot water pipe that goes under the floor. Ellie is either in between my pillows.
That's when I need her.
If Millie's on the bed. And then she goes and sleeps on Millie's bed to begin with for the first part of the night.
And then she gets kidnapped.
And then Joshua goes in and kidnaps her about 1 o'clock in the morning.
And she comes back in my room in the morning.
And then, then she goes out for a wee early hours. And then when she comes in, she goes up or back onto Millie's. She just sleeps, eats and pees and whatever. Ooh. My cat Lily is all black and a house cat. Ah, see, all black cats are lovely.
I want a ginger one.
Ginger cats are okay. They can be a bit temperamental. A tabby one, which is like Ellie, that type of tabby, or a tabby that's black, white, ginger, bit of everything. Tortoise, that's the ones I was thinking of. Yeah, tortoise shells are really friendly as well. It's just the black and white ones. Oh, Elizabeth, now you're beautiful. Beautiful. If I look that good at 62, I'll be one happy chick. Rob's 108.
I don't trust white cats.
Calculated age and cynicism ratio.
Mum.
Huh?
Don't trust white cats.
Don't trust white cats. I've never really. I think
you don't really see them, do you? So
no, and in movies,
they're always the evil ones.
Yeah, white cats are always the evil cats in movies, aren't they?
I also want one of them cats. You know, like the one down the road is like mainly black and like tabby and stuff, and then got half a ginger face.
Who is he?
From his brother.
Oh, bet he's happy.
Yeah. You can't beat cats, can you?
No, cats are nice. Prefer dogs now, but
no. Cats purr.
Yeah, but my little doggy coots.
Yours snores.
Yeah, she does snore. She follows her dad. She's learned that off her dad.
Cats are adorable and they're like your own sound machine you could sleep to.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true, that is. I cannot argue with that. I cannot argue. Oh. I can't. Am I on there? Oh, no, I'm putting in the wrong one. Oh, well. I'm not getting it out now. Just put one symbol in the right one. But I'm not getting it out. I will give her, Christy, I will give her belly rubs and loving off you, because she knows. As soon as I say, oh, Christy's been on, she's like looking at me and her head goes to the side. So come on, let's give you your belly rubs off her. She knows now. If I mention your name, that's it. Down on the ground, belly showing. So come on, mother. Anybody heard of Jeremy today? Because he was down with a migraine, wasn't he? I did Instagram him, and he did say it was slightly better. Is it the early hours of this morning, or I text him? But I haven't done it today. Well, this afternoon. See if he was better. A lot of people suffering from migraines at the moment. I think it's something to do with the air pressure, isn't it? Because when the air pressure, last week I thought I was going to die with it. It was so bad. I don't know whether it's that or what's causing them at the moment, but I've heard loads of people coming down with migraines. Really bad. She loves you, pup. She loves you too, Christy. She does. Because you always send nice things. She says she always sends nice things to me, Mum. Oh, your allergy's really bad. Do you have any medication that helps with that, Christy? With your allergies? Or do they not, take the edge off but don't actually get rid of them? Because you suffer quite badly from them, don't you? Remind me tomorrow, I've got to send some diamond painting links to Caitlin as well. My allergies are kicking, yeah. They don't work. Oh, it's a bummer then, isn't it? That's horrible then. Do your eyes stream with them as well? That one won't get picked up. I suffer a bit from hay fever. Some years I'll get it really bad, and other years I get it hardly at all. I never quite figure that out. It must be the type of pollen that's in the air. But that's only something I've developed since I've got older. Ooh, ABs are going in next. ABs. Do we get some more of that tomorrow?
Yeah.
I remember. Yep, I get the sneeze and eyes water and I go through eye drops like crazy. I can imagine. I hate it when it dries my eyes out. Mine don't water, I get dry eyes. I do get it, which isn't very nice. But as I say, it doesn't happen very often, so I'm very lucky. I do sympathise if you get it all the time. I used to get migraines a lot when I was young. Oh, did you? You're not getting so much now, Robert? I still haven't got my husband to chop the end off this diamond painting pen yet. So I'm putting an end in it. Might ask him to do that tomorrow as well, Mel. Fix my pen for me. No? Oh, I forgot to tell you that was charged.
No, you did.
Oh, I did tell you. Has that got Zelda in it?
Yeah. I didn't understand it. Apparently, Evie said that there aren't adjusted. You can get non-tune ones.
Non
So you know
what?
how this is very cartoonish?
Yeah.
That's because it's like called like Toon Link. I don't know. You can get ones that aren't like that.
Oh, right.
But I'm like the only ones we've ever had are Toonish. And I never understand how to do what it's
I don't know whether we got another one
We
upstairs.
put it on the Wii.
On the Wii, is it? I don't know then.
understand what it's supposed to do.
Supposed to figure out the puzzles, I think. No, not anymore. Oh, that's good, Robert. You don't get them anymore. I was going to say. I tell you what, I'm loving this painting.
Me.
You can always tell when you're doing a painting. Yeah, it is you. Definitely you. Need to dig out that picture so I can show them when this is done. The picture of you with a hat on. But when you enjoy a picture and the diamonds putting them down, like the last one I did with the popping rounds, I was only doing it on my live one. It took me weeks and weeks and weeks to finish it, didn't it? That hour one. And like I only started this last week and I'm already over halfway across. So you can tell that I'm really enjoying it. Because that owl, oh, I loved it. I loved the colours in the owl, but it was just because it was popping all over the place. So I just only wanted to do it on a Sunday then, because I had you lot to talk to me. So if it was popping, it weren't going to bug me as much as if I was on my own doing it. Watermelon. How are you doing that thing? The games? Yeah, they're not cheap. She found one of our DSs that we had when she was younger. And I've got, what's it called?
Yeah.
No, the game. Zelda. I used to play Zelda on the Nintendo 64.
Oh my god.
And I did have the Nintendo 64 in the shed for ages, and then we were having to sort out, and I thought, oh, I'll just get rid of it. And now I wish I hadn't, because I had all the games for it. I had about 20 games on it, and you lot would have loved it. You would have absolutely loved it.
What one do you have for the Wii U?
Eh?
What one do you have for the Wii U? Wii U, not a U.
I don't know.
EU.
EU. This one I think I'm going to put in the girls' bedrooms because, or actually when you have your room, Mel, because it's so like Millie. So definitely you're going to frame it, and it'll either go in the girls' room now, or when we do a room out the back for Millie, then she'll have it. But it'll be for Millie, this one. You have what? They had one of DS's. Yeah, I think is that a 3D?
This is a XL.
XL, but it's not the
GSI. Jess has a 3DS.
Yeah, Jess has a 3DS.
We did have a normal Jess each as well.
Yeah. The extra large is a nice size because you can see it. You pass the halfway point on Friday of the 6080 customer mail this grand over. Oh, well done, Elizabeth. Isn't it nice when you get past the halfway? Lovely feeling. It is a nice feeling, I think, when you go past the halfway. Why is that not picking up? Do I need more wax in it? Hey? Oh, she's talking to that. I keep thinking she's talking to me, but she's not. She's talking to the DS.
He's got blonde hair and black eyebrows.
Oh, there you go then. Maybe he's trying to make a fashion statement. Look at that. So what's everybody else up to for the week? As soon as we're all in lockdown. I said I'm going to do some cross stitching, I think, tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
And might do some colouring as well. Start a new page on my colouring. I finished the Colour with Claire challenge. I need to put a picture of that up and tag her to say that I've done that one. So I need to start a new one. I usually get the girls to choose my pictures now, because I've got so many different ones that I want to do. So I tell them to choose it. That's the trouble now, even though we're on lockdown, with teaching as well. To see, you know, like you're going to have to, we've all got to do our schooling bit. I mean, I'm a bit luckier because I can set the work and the girls just get on with it. Well, Millie does. Jessie's a bit harder. She starts and then she wanders. But they did a bit today and they did do a bit yesterday. And although officially it's Easter now, so officially they should be not doing anything for 2 weeks. I've told them if they do a little bit every day, then it won't be so overwhelming. No, I said if they can do 2 hours a day, they'll soon get through it. Because I said it's concentrated time. Because when they do it in school, by the time they get into lesson, get settled into lesson, actually start, listen to the teacher and get going, you know, it's not many minutes left. So, but they've been pretty good. But yeah, then it's find the time, because like by the time you do, you go to find time for YouTube videos, because you want to keep them going. And then sort of editing all that, plus your housework, plus your cooking, and whatever. Yeah, time soon goes. Filming that, I hope. Yeah. Elizabeth, I have doctor's appointments on Monday and Tuesday. They've been rescheduled twice. I have to go. Or can't give me my scripts. All doctor hospital appointments here in Wales have been cancelled. Doesn't matter what it's for. If it's chemo, anything, everything's been cancelled in Wales. You're not allowed to go to anything. If they think you can go without it, they're making you go without it. Tomorrow, speaking to one of my nearby market towns, I can just walk through woodlands to avoid any other officious plod. And then the music course. Yes. Very nice. I think I'll do some cross stitching, some colouring, maybe some baking. I shall have to venture out tomorrow to Tesco's, which I don't really want to do. So usually I used to go like Aldi, Spar, you know, work my way around the shops, get things at the cheapest places. Now I just want to go to one place, get what I want and get out. And as it happens,
You can pick up chicken.
Yeah, you can and throw them. I just want to go get what I want and get out. And Tesco's has got the best safety sort of things, procedures put in place. So I'm going to just go there, get what I need and get out. That's the plan. Oh, Rachel's back. Birthday boy. See, that's ripped again there. Look. Like that. Yeah, so that's my plan. do some washing, I suppose, and drying as a usual thing, isn't it, Mel? Washing, drying, walking the dog. Oh, we still haven't dyed that fabric yet. That's something we could do. Yeah, we have to join the pointless queue. It's 2 meters apart. There's all lines on the road and the Mel with a walkway. And we wait there and queue up and whatever. That's what we need to do, Millie, is dye that fabric. And we were going to start doing my craft shed, tidying that up. But I walked in there today and walked back out again. That was the end of my tidying. That's as far as I went. Rachel says, Rob, getting any musical inspiration from current events? Rob says, I'm halfway through a piece titled Little Stuck at Home Music, which I'll upload once from Yay! Some new music from Rob. Gonna be good. I'm gonna have to untick notification buttons, I think, on everybody's videos and then redo them because I'm not getting notifications off anybody. Not until after the events of things. You know, it's hours after they've uploaded something. Or sometimes it'll be days before I get a notification, if I get one. And if it's a live, I get it like 20 minutes after it's finished. I think I'll go around and do the notifications and then ping it again. Maybe that'll reset it all on the channels. Because I hate missing things. Because he's a nosy bugger. I like to know what's going on. Whoops, Daisy. I do. I need to know what's going on with you all. What you're doing, what you're saying, where you been, how's it been? How you coping? What you're crafting at? What you're baking? What you're cooking? Need to know all these facts. Oh, Jessie had a fact that I had to ask you because Mrs. Coffee's in here, so she'd be able to answer this, right? This Jessie comes out with. She said, you know poison? I said, yeah. You know the stuff she said? I said, yeah, poison that kills you. She said, yeah. If poison is out of date, is it more poisonous or less poisonous? Where did that question come from? I said, I know. But I know the person to ask, and that's Mrs. Coffee, because she thinks of questions like this. So, Mrs. Coffee, if poison is out of date, or Rob, because you're good at answering, is it more poisonous or less poisonous? This is the questions I have to put up with in my house. I have 34 colours in a dime pen that I work on. I have done 16 out of the. Well, that's good. That's nearly halfway. One more, you'll be halfway. No, YouTube, I think everybody's having problems with it. Well, it seems to be the few that I've talked to. 2 uploads I've selected to not notify any subscribers since I'll go and play videos for a game. Oh, right. That's why then. Yeah, you're having problems with live notifications. Right, Miss Sophie. Jessie wants to know if poison is out of date, is it more poisonous or less poisonous? And I said that was a question for you. Yeah, it could bring up a few things, couldn't it, if you started Googling that? Yeah, this is the questions Jessie gives me sometimes. But I thought this was a perfect one for your mind at 2 o'clock in the morning when you can't sleep, Mrs. Coffee. This would be what you would be thinking in it, type of question. Is poison more poisonous when it's out of date or less poisonous? So Claire's saying she thinks it's going to be less. Are you sure though? I could think of a few people we could test it out on. You know, just just to make sure. Less poisons, it loses potency. Right, I will tell her that. I said Mrs. Coffee will know the answer. I said she's probably thought that question through a few times. same. Yes to both. I did say to her, I said, why do you want to know if out-of-date poison would be more poisonous or not? Is there any particular reason that you want to know whether poison is poisonous or not? No, she said, I just wondered. I went, oh, okay. Nobody in particular you want to poison, is there? Don't be daft, there's only thinking. I said, oh, that's okay then. She said, I was just wondering. Come in my head and I needed to know the answer. Okay. Yeah. So there, that's that one. My brain late at night wonders if penguins have knees or if a pregnant woman turns into human submarines when they go swimming. You do make me laugh. I come up with some random thoughts, but not as random as yours. Fair play. That is it. See, do you know what the answer is? Do penguins have knees? Did you Google it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the answer? Oh, Millie knows the answer to that. Go on then.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Do they? How do you know? How do you know the answer to that?
I've seen a penguin X-ray.
You've seen a.
They literally walk like this, and their fur and like their knees go up into their body, and that's why they walk like that. Their legs are like bent up into them.
My daughter has seen X-rays of a penguin's knees.
Google it.
Do you hear that, Mrs. Coffey? She actually seen an X-ray of a penguin's knees. She surprised me with the stuff. Why did you see an X-ray of a penguin and its knees? You watched it on a video. Okay. There you go. There's your answer. And Mrs. Coffey says, and how much money do bald people save on shampoo with you? I'll be asking the next bald person I say, excuse me, could you answer me a question, please? My friend in America, she wants to know, it's not for me, it's for my friend. Do you save money? How much do you save from not having to buy shampoo, please? Oh, dear. Depends on what bird they don't buy. Until you start. And pregnant women are not human submarines since the baby isn't breathing air. All right, smarty pants. Claire, at my house, because I was so bad in English class, I had to write an essay on the sex life of a ping pong ball. I'm not even going to ask there, Claire. What was your teacher thinking? Honestly, I learn something new every Sunday I come on here. And because Grad's always sleeping by the time I come off. And then on the Monday, when he comes home from work usually, but it'll be in the morning because he's at home, he'll say, well, what random fact have you learnt this week off your live? And I'll go, well, this week. So now I know that penguins have knees and that they walk funny because maybe give me a demonstration, and that's why, because their knees are up in their chests. She does, yes, Mrs. Coffey does ask important questions, yeah. Important topics. These are the things that we all want to know, but too frightened to ask. We can guarantee that she is there and she will do it for you. And if you didn't wonder before, you certainly will after. You will. So I can tell Jessie now that I've asked that one. I don't know. You don't understand. She's playing. What are you playing again? Zelda on the disc. Maybe you have to do some other tasks or something and find one, or can you pick things up and give them to people, or maybe it's that. Maybe you have to give somebody something, or go and have a look in the houses. There might be some chests that you have to open, or things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't actually get into any houses because to get to the next part of the thing, I have to either go through a tunnel or fight off some monsters, and I need a weapon to fight off some
Well,
monsters.
there's got to be something there that you can find. Or talk to people. You've been talking to anybody?
Yeah.
Well, have they told you anything? Oh, I used to love Zelda on the Nintendo. Crap at it, but I used to still love it. I'd play it for hours. Hours and hours and hours. Yeah, Robbie started something now, look. She wants to know now, do dogs all bark the same language? Or do, like, Chinese dogs bark Chinese? Do Japanese dogs bark Japanese? Do Welsh dogs bark Welsh? Scottish dogs? Well, yeah, they're just Scottish.
No, to speak
Gaelic. See? Now, come on, Rob, answer that one. Do dogs bark in the language of the country, or do they all bark in the same language? And is it what language? Different. You think it's different languages? Right. What was the other question? Do fish breathe or drink? Rachel. That's yeah. Do they breathe or drink? How do they not drink in the water if they breathe?
They don't need to drink. Open their mouth.
Yes, they do understand, Claire. So you're right there. So different languages. Yeah, but if they breathe, surely if they breathe in, then they would intake the water. So tell me that. Is that right,
They
Rachel?
breathe through their gills.
Yeah, but when the gills open, surely the water would go in.
Yes, and it filters the oxygen out.
Oh, right, okay. I hate it when you've got a smart child. Makes you feel stupid. I asked a question for you. Mrs. Coffee says she thinks it's less poisonous because it loses its potencies, but she likes the way you think. About the poison. Yeah. Now we're on to fish. Water is passing through the gills, not the stomach, so they breathe. See, Rob just said that. Why is W called U when it's clearly double V's?
It's lowercase.
Yeah, but it doesn't go like a W though, does it?
Lowercase.
A W?
Not on a keyboard.
No, W. Double U.
Yeah.
Has two U's.
Yeah.
But it's two V's in letters.
Yeah.
It is. Come and have a look on my keyboard.
No, I know, but when
It's
you
two
write
V's.
it, it's not.
Oh, she's saying because when you write it, Mrs. C, it looks like two U's, not two V's. So it's only like that on a keyboard that it's two V's and not two U's.
What are we on now?
W's.
So,
Mrs. Costa, she did a poison experiment in school. Actually, it's how I know the poison. You could have said anything, Mrs. C. You could have said, I'm just really smart and I know these answers. And I would have,
when you write it.
yeah, I would have believed you. I'd have said, wow, that woman is smart. Smart beyond. Rob said, that'll be from the Roman times when U was written as a V. Yes, but why? Why is a V? A U is a U and a V is a V. So why mess with it? Because a Roman numeral, U is a V. Am I right, yeah?
No.
Roman times where U was written as a V. When they wanted to write a U, they used to write a V. Yeah, but they used to write a V when they used to write a U. Yeah, but V is 5. See, that's...
So why are all them fancy fonts the U's have got the font, the U's have got the font?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just subconsciously writing in Roman, old Roman, because when I write, my U's and V's look the same.
Maybe
I'm the one doing it right, everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, maybe you were, that's what you were in a former life.
Roman.
Rob says, so Mrs. Coffee tried poisoning the science teacher. I see she doesn't come back on and say, no, Rob, I didn't. I was a good girl. Now we know we get where Maggie gets the wickedness from. It's from her mama. It is. I bet Mrs. C's gone off. She said, no, my sister. Oh. Oh, it should be in your drawer. Did you take it upstairs and something? No, because Josh has got his black one. It can't be Josh. No, he hasn't, because he had the black one. Fighting over a straw now. You didn't get along. Do you get along now, though? Now you're adults? Bet you get on all right now. You got the sword. Where did you find it?
In the cave, and I had to count the number of palm trees on the beach.
Oh, there you go then. Millie's happy now. She's found a sword in Zelda, so she's a happy chick. So she can go off swiping things now. Do all the plants and things. What? She got me back, knocked me unconscious with firelight. Oh, with a log. Fire log. Ooh, nasty. Nasty, nasty. I bet that hurt. I bet that hurt a lot. Oh yeah, we talk now. Just fine. She lives in South Carolina. That's good though. It does you good to have a bit of a set to now and again. Did you find it? Your straw?
No.
I don't think because he had the black straw, didn't he, Mel?
If I find out now, yeah, he has a black straw.
He had the black straw in his cup when he'd just come and done some juice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run away. Run away. Come back here. I want to go. I don't want it to. Another part where you can't fight. Oh, it does look nice, all the different colours. Made yourself a nice drink there, Jessie. I said I'll have to buy some more of that fruit punch stuff, Fanta fruit punch. Because both you and Joshua are like that, don't you?
Yeah, I like to from my straws, right?
I don't know. I'm sure I put it in the drawer. Just check that I haven't put it in that drawer behind me there. Or I haven't put it under the tray. Because I usually put it in where the knives are.
Better the straw because I can mix it properly. Is it any green board still? Like falling off? It's fine.
I'm thinking I'll put it somewhere else. If hens crowed, could we eat as many eggs? Crowed. If hens crowed, would we eat as many eggs? Right, you mean instead of clocking? Rachel, you put some questions here now that's going to get our minds boggling. No, because I don't think I would. I don't think I'd eat as many eggs. See, I've got to think about that now. Yeah, once I read it through, yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Where are you? Claire said, yeah, she's going to eat them no matter what. My Jess just texted me. She said she saw an older lady use a mask to cover her mouth and nose. What's the sleep mask? Oh, yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah. Tough time. Ah, he is right. So in England, the W, you've researched this, haven't you, Rob? So, okay, so in English, the W is a combo of the Roman V plus the runic symbol win, which sort of looks like a D or a P, but pronounced as a W. In Romance languages, French, Spanish, Italian, and German, W is called. There you go, Mr. Coffee, now you know. They do make, yeah. Could you imagine? Oh, if you had, how many chickens you got, Rachel? It's 3, isn't it? 3 chickens cock-a-doodle-doing at 6 in the morning, or 5, and cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodling all day. I did some quick research. Thought you might have. No. And you know chickens, right? The people eat roosters when they're past their, because they must get past their sell-by date. Well, chickens get past their sell-by date, don't they? When they don't produce eggs anymore, and a rooster must get past his sell-by date if he's, you know, not up to the job anymore. Oh, you got 4 chickens, 4 chickens. So, can you eat a rooster? Does it taste the same as a chicken? So, does a rooster taste the same as a chicken? This is what I need to know now. Does a rooster taste the same as a chicken? You can eat anything with enough hot sauce. That is very true. That is very true. Or a pot full of gravy. That would be in our house, a pot full of gravy. So come on, Rob, can you eat a rooster? Let's say, does it taste the same as a chicken? There's a chicken, lay like for me. Chicken, I want them for my tea. Anybody else know that song? They do have a sell-by date. Roosters are the ones you buy in the supermarket. Oh, no way. I thought they were chickens. So what do they do with... Aren't they the chickens that are no longer... I always thought the chickens in the supermarket were all chickens that are no longer producing eggs, that go from the hen chicken eggy place to the slaughterhouse, and then they go on the shelves. And how do you tell the difference between a rooster and a chicken when it's born? Because they all look the same, don't they? Most roosters are euthanized as chicks and turned into mulch. Oh, for animal feed, since it's uneconomic to rear them yearly. So are they different colours then? Well, actually, that's not totally true. They're laying hens and fatty hens. Maggie asked how you guys made the voices in the story. She's talking about your accent. Oh, bless her. Tell her like, unfortunately, Maggie, we talk like that all the time. Did she like? Has she actually managed to listen to all 4 yet without falling asleep? Bless her. Okay, Rob. Thank you ever so much. You take care, sweetie. Most roosters are right. Not if you look closely, Cal. Oh, right. And not so great layers are sold as meat. Roosters are usually culled once the sex is determined. You can't tell the difference by the colour. You can tell the difference by the colour that are a few weeks. Oh, right. You have children, so I'm sure we don't. I got drunk 3 times, Rob. I don't know what happened. I did. I got drunk 3 times. Yeah. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I'm a very innocent young lady. Maybe he's just giving me the eyes. You know when your child gives you the daggers. Try telling her that. Nope. She's got halfway through story 2 and she's like, oh, bless her. I'm glad I'm good for something. You can use me to help your daughter get to sleep. Well, I don't think she's got some. No, because did Jessie do the first 2, I think, didn't she? Mm-hmm. Stories for Maggie. Mm-hmm. And, oh, I was really pissed. You know, you go, I know you're not supposed to, but I did. Right, went through, looked at my subscribers thing, because they're doing quite well at the moment. And it tells you, doesn't it, what day that you lose them if you knock off. 2, and on your videos, it does say if you gained a subscriber or lost them. And sometimes you just lose them anytime, don't you? And it doesn't tell you when. 2 people unsubscribed on Maggie's story videos. What bastards? What utter bastards. I was so really, really, really cross. I thought you doing something nice for somebody and you unsubscribe because it's not about you. you know what I mean? I wanted, I was really, I thought, no. And then his grand said, don't take no notice. You're better off without them. And I said, yes, I am. They can unsubscribe because I've put out some stories for Maggie. Then they're not welcome on my channel. They can go and do a fly-in. So there. Sorry, I had to get that off my shoulder because it's really, really, really wound me up. Oh, Rob, bless you. They look tell the difference between the sexes by looking at the wing feather. One has different feathers. Don't remember which one right now. I'd be slaughtering all the female ones and killing all the roosters if that was left to me. They would not want to give that job to me. Mind you, I wouldn't particularly want. I couldn't do it. No, I'd be too soft. I'd want to keep them all. So I've got to be fair. I would.
Someone near here.
Yeah, there's one across just over there. I know. Can you hear it in the mornings, do you? Billy, we love you. Maybe it's the rooster that's told the crow, she's really good and friendly over there. Maybe it's the rooster saying hello to you as well. Millie, hello, Millie, cock-a-doodle-doo, Millie. How to wind your daughter up. Oh, loves Wilbur, she says. Oh. Exactly, Claire. If they don't like it, go someone else, you know. Yeah, so I told them they don't want, if they're going to get unsubscribe because I did that, then they are definitely not welcome. We don't need that negativity of a person on here. And Kirsty, I'll have a look now. Lily's getting frustrated.
Yeah, because I can't.
Oh, wow. Is that all you got left to do? Hang on, let me get it up. That's Christy's progress. There. So she's only got that bottom piece left to do now. You're whizzing through these, Christy, at the moment, aren't you? Speedy. Speedy, speedy. You can't do it. Why can't you do it? You can't do it.
Doesn't let you get close enough to kill this stupid rat before it runs off with the key.
Just slap it.
Yeah, it doesn't let you.
Why does it not do it? Yeah.
You can't get close enough.
I'll show you after. You throw something at it. Have you got a chicken that you can...
I haven't got anything to throw at it. I'm in a cave.
It's rocks. You can pick up the rocks.
There aren't any rocks.
It's bound to be something. When I had cable, my favourite show was How It's Made. They showed all kinds of different ways. Yeah, I still watch that now. I still watch that now sometimes, How It's Made. Especially in the night and I can't sleep. Mrs. Caprici is still doing it, Cal. Thank you. It really helps so fast during time. Mrs. C, I love doing it and Jessie loves doing it. It's good for Jessie, it's good for me, and it's good for me to know that I'm bringing a little joy to somebody, do you know what I mean? And it's no thing. Little girl listening to a few stories. Oh, it made me well up now thinking about it. Because I know that she struggles. And if I can bring a bit of joy and jest to her, just with a couple of stories every now and again. I mean, there are only stories I pick up in the charity shops, but me and Jess will go around looking at charity shops and finding stories and think, is this good enough for Maggie? And when we've got 4, then we'll read them. But yeah. It is a good picture, that cat one. Where's that? Where's that one? Where's that one from then, Christy? Where's the cat one from? Have you thought about doing a cross stitch along? Dunno. No, I've not, to be truthful. Dunno. Oh, bless him. Say no, not England. I hope you said no, she does not live in England. She lives in Wales. A big difference. Big difference. I remember one episode of How It's Made where they made massive ice cream Christmas log cakes or something. I was imagining that they were sent in Greg Wallace to make it. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Jessie went through the stash of diamond paints to make sure we wouldn't run out. She said I have 6 times more than she does to her stash, so her stash is safe. Ah, bless her. Craftability. Yeah, that's the word. I could never say that word. Can I say that word? But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Ah, he knows then. Tell him to put a pin in the middle of Wales and he'll find me. And what I'll do is I'll send him some video shots of it when we can get out of and about. And you can see some of the land that his great-gran would have travelled along. Very big difference. It's not permanent drizzle or rain in England. Yes, in England. Oh. Oh, bless him. Yeah, I'll do that for him. I'll do some when we can get out and about. I'm going to do some film, some different places. And then you can say where his grandma probably travelled round. I would have seen.
This is impossible.
It's not, Millie, because I've done it.
No. How are you supposed to kill this one?
What is it?
A rat with a coin, and it only comes out its hole when you're a certain distance away, but you can't turn around and run back because it doesn't get close enough and it runs back in its hole before you can get anywhere.
There is. Can you do it? Hold 2 buttons down and it does a. Try holding 2 buttons down to see if you can do like a swipe ground.
You don't hold buttons down. You can swipe, but it doesn't let you get close enough to swipe. Because the second it sees you, it runs away.
Don't know. I'm giving up on my cross stitch. I want to turn it into a diamond paint, and I just have to figure out the diamond dot numbers and get the materials. You'll do it, Elizabeth. You're brainy. You'll do it. Yeah, Wales is lovely. We are extremely lucky where we live because we live near the dams as well, Even Valley Dam, so which is absolutely stunning.
Oh yes.
Have you done it? How did you do it?
Well, for some reason it ran the other way. Like it ran completely past me into the corner that was blocked off. So then
there you go. It was just a time of waiting, wasn't it? Being patient. You know that word, patience, Millie? Patient. You know that word? Do you know what it means? No, Millie isn't the most patient person. She follows her father. Definitely does not follow her mum. All the good traits are from her mama, and all the bad traits are from her papa, aren't they? Yeah. No. Oh, God, is that the time? I suppose I better think about letting you lot go. I'll do this colour. So, Monday, tomorrow. What subjects are you going to do tomorrow, Mel?
I'm going to do history of.
What time have you arranged a time to zoom up with history tomorrow? What about Welsh back?
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
Well, when's that got to be in?
Actually.
Oh, she give you an extension?
Yeah.
Okay, you haven't got an awful lot to do on it, have you?
Stressful.
You've done most of the hard work, though, hasn't it?
Sort of.
Okay, Millie will be doing history tomorrow. And what else?
I'm going to do art, so I have an excuse that I've done schoolwork.
Okay. Well, you need to do your art project anyway, because that is your thing, some history, so you'll need to do some art just to chill out after. I think Jessie's doing some English comprehension and some that Andy Goldsberg. Is it Goldsberg? Goldsworth, whatever it is. I think she's going to do that. She's tomorrow as well. She's going to find some supplies in the garden to do that. Well, now you know where we are now, Claire. You do. And you've got all these lovely people if you go down the side of their names on the right hand side, there should be 3 buttons, and most of them have got channels, which if you want to watch what they do, Mrs. Coffee and Rachel Ray especially are at the top of their league on diamond painting and cross stitching and stuff. They're the 2 channels that you do want to be watching if you want to learn anything. They are the main ones, but as I say, if you click on Christy as well, she's super fast now at diamond painting. She's into colouring as well, so is Mrs. C. Rob does some brilliant music. He's a composer. Elizabeth Adams, you've got channel, haven't you? Yeah. There's another one. Who else is on? Shawana, but I know she's still in. She's got some. But yeah, just scroll down each name, and there's buttons on the side, and they've all got channel. Most of them have got channels. Well, it'll tell you when you click on their YouTube page. If you want to learn how to survive, Maggie, I got you. Yeah, she has. Yeah, Mrs. Coffee tells the best stories as well. So if you just want to chill out and just listen to something while you're cross stitching or whatever, yeah. And if you, Rachel Ray's really good, but don't watch her if you're tired, because she's got the most beautiful voice, and she can send you to sleep if you're tired, because she's just got such a lovely, peaceful, floaty voice. So yeah. Oh, I'm just spilling diamonds. So I've got to thank you all. I know we're not quite 11 o'clock, but I'm tired. I've been up since 3, so I'm going to sleep well. I'm going to say, take care. Thank you all for coming. I love you all. And I didn't go through, I had all them questions there. All them questions there and there that I was going to ask you a lot. And I think I asked 2. So I'm going to save that. And we'll ask you. You put it to sleep. Yeah, she does. She's got a beautiful voice, Rachel. We all use her. We all use her to put us to sleep if we're tired. But in a nice way. She's lovely. No, they are. They're all lovely. Take care, everybody. Anybody gets lonely, I think Rachel said it on, was it you whipping chat, Rachel? Now, everybody gets lonely. You need to talk to somebody. I've always got a comment section down below. WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, any of them. Contact me. We can have a chat. It's not a problem. This is my therapy on a Sunday, getting to chat to all you lot. And some of them I do annoy with messaging them as well. They can't get away from me. Yeah, I'm like a stalker to some of them. So take care. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Rachel, I'm going to say, you do a video on how to make a mask, a simple mask, please. Thank you. Love you. Debbie, yeah. Debbie is lovely. She's one of my faves as well. Well, they all are on my channel. That's why I like the number that come into my channel, Claire, are a nice lot. We get to talk, we get to have a laugh and a giggle. And yeah, we go off subjects. Somebody will bring the subject up or whatever, and we just carry it through. Oh, you've got to have a sense of humour. Yeah, you've got to have a sense of humour. So take care, everybody. Look after each other and speak to you all soon. Bye for now. Say bye, Mills.
Bye-bye.